back to another 10 Talks, this time with Olivia Monroe. Olivia, thank you so much for being here.
Hi. Oh, wait. I'm like so big compared to you. Hold on. I didn't even realize that. You couldn't. Here. Okay. Should I sit on the couch?
Yeah,
here. I'll sit
there.
on the couch. There. Okay. I think I'm pretty close. Hi. I'm a giant woman.
Woman jump scare.
There. Okay. That seems. Hold on. I'm waiting for it to. Okay. Yeah. Higher. Okay. I think we got it. Hello.
Yeah,
Hi.
I think there's good. Your outfit is so pretty. I know you have a lot of toggles to be able to change it too.
I do have some toggles. I'm a real big fan of all kinds of colors and all kinds of themes and stuff. So yeah. There, I'm sitting on the couch now. Ooh, the couch is luxurious. What a nice room, and it's raining outside. It's just so nice and cozy in here. Ooh, I love it. And I brought my reindeer antlers because it is Christmas time and I'm holiday maxing.
It's the holidays. Yeah, this is my new winter outfit too.
Oh, so pretty. Are you an ice fairy for Christmas? Like,
I'm an angel.
An ice angel.
Yeah,
like an ice princess angel.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, I love it. It's so sweet. Hi, everybody. Hi. Thank you for inviting me, by the way.
Of course. Thank you so much for agreeing. It makes me so happy when I get to interview new people.
Yay. Yeah, we have literally not talked on VC before 5 minutes ago. Yeah. So I'm super glad. I'm happy to do this too. New friends. Yay.
Yeah. Especially, I'm told we have a lot of similar interests. Like, I saw your eyelash drawer. That was the first time I had ever heard of you, was the eyelash drawer.
The eyelash drawer. I know that thing. I know. You know, I just love it. I love getting ready. I love get ready with me. I love that whole thing. I think that there's like an alternate universe where I'm like a makeup YouTuber. I definitely think that in my soul. I became that.
How much makeup do you own, out of curiosity?
Oh boy! How much makeup do I own? How do you quantify something unquantifiable? How much makeup do I own? What a good question. You're starting out with the real hard questions, aren't you? The real hard questions. Let's see. It's a lot. It fills my life with joy, is what it does. Hello, Raiders.
Hello, Raiders. Hello, George. Welcome. George, I think you already know who I am, but this is my guest, Olivia. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Hello, Sandy.
Hi, cuties. Hello. Hi. Metabots, Mega Man. I see some Mega Man players, maybe? Or I may be crazy. Hi, Sandy. But yeah, we were talking about makeup, and I own a lot of makeup. It's my Achilles heel. It's sort of my weakness.
Honestly, same. Do you have a favorite eyeshadow palette? Because like sparkly eyeshadows are literally my kryptonite.
That's my life. I know. I've been really loving the ColourPop ones because you can just get bang for your buck. They have really good glitter ones.
Yeah.
I recently bought the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer palette from ColourPop. Mm-hmm. So cheap. It's like, a cool 15 buccarinos. Where do you get your makeup? I get mine from Ulta and Sephora.
Same,
a lot
Ulta
of the times.
Sephora.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like our Mecca. It's like our Mecca 1 and Mecca 2. So I'm gravitationally pulled every time to go there, and I buy the makeup and I have a nice time. And yeah, I have a lot of it though. I've been trying to pare down a little bit too. I go through my makeup a lot, but still, it finds its way to me. But I love it.
I totally get that.
Go-to. Yay.
Yeah, I'm always gravitating. I could be there for like skincare, and then I'm like, let me just go check out the new eyeshadow and glitter. Juvia's Place has a whole new palette. I
know, and Juvia's Place is so good too. I know. Do you have a whole drawer of eyelashes, or are you normal?
I do have an entire stock of eyelashes.
Really? Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah, I totally get it. I'm doing a facial right before Christmas too. I'm doing like a full facial. Because I was like, that's my Christmas present to myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm not doing too much else for Christmas, but I'm like, I'm going to get myself a nice little facial. I'm going to do dermaplaning. I'm doing the whole thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm going to be fresh as a daisy for Christmas. Good morning.
Hello, everyone. Welcome in. So if this is your first time here, my name is Tenshi. I interview VTubers on what made them want to become VTubers. And also, we ask other things too. But you guys, so it is kind of an open floor. I have a set of questions, but you guys are also allowed to ask questions too. So my first question for you, Ollie, is I know you're a ballerina, and I know you've probably gone through a little bit of lore, but do you have like a solid lore, or is your lore kind of like open? You know, I've met VTubers who have, you know, they're just like, oh, I'm a raccoon because I like raccoons, and then VTubers who have like really intense lore.
Yeah, I actually made my own debut lore video. Okay, because I had a re-debut and I was like, it was a little bit like muddled. And I wanted to, for my re-debut when I got a new model, I was like, I really want to like tighten it all together and tie it back to like my IRL life, which is being a dance teacher and teaching ballet and everything. So that was a big reason why I was like, I want lore that like makes sense to me. Because to be honest, I really am like the most unlikely person to become a VTuber. Most unlikeliest person, me. That is me for real. I stumbled, I tripped, I fell backwards, and now I'm a VTuber basically. Most unlikely person to play video games, for sure that's me. But I don't like having so much separation. I know this is not popular, but I don't like having so much separation from my real life to my VTuber life, to my streaming life. I spend so much time with my chat, right? On stream and off stream, like we do stuff in Discord together all the time. I just wanted to like make real connections. That was the point of me like getting into this anyways. And I felt like that I just had to like be more real, you know, and tie it into myself. So I didn't have to like not hide that part of me, but also like, you know, worry that I was going to say a part that wasn't congruent or something with being a magical girl. So I can still be a magical girl, but I do actually unironically have lore. I have like a lore video. It's so silly though. You should see it. It's hilarious. But my lore video is like stick figures and I made it.
That's so cute.
And it was amazing. Yeah, it was really cute. But basically, you know, I was teaching dance one night and on my way home, it was late at night, a shooting star fell onto my head. And as I picked up this shooting star, it gave me all this energy. And I said, what am I going to do with all this energy, right? So I ran home and I started doing something. I started doing things that I had never done before because I had always taught dance and I always danced. But now I wanted to do other things like stream and play video games and do all these things that I've never done before. So with all that energy, I put it right into streaming. And that's pretty much it. That's my lore. And so I'm kind of a magical girl. I'm kind of a ballerina, but I'm a full-time crazy person.
A magical ballerina lore.
Yeah. And so that way I could just like tell my chat like honestly like what I'm doing. And they're like, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense because she looks like it too. You know what I mean? It would be like strange. I think I would have such a hard time. Now, no judgment. This is for me. No judgment. For me, I would have such a hard time if I was like a butterfly or something like that. You know what I mean? Because I'd be like, oh, I'd have a hard time remembering like, okay, you know, like I have to go teach dance classes, but what do I tell my chat I'm doing, you know? Yeah. Like I just tell them all the time, like, I have to go teach dance classes. I have to go be a ballerina now. I have to go to rehearsal like ballerina tonight. Yeah, I have to go to rehearsal tonight. So
and it's Nutcracker
I'm so happy
season,
we got
right?
to do it. And it's Nutcracker season. You know, it's a busy season because like it's basically... We don't have classes, right? We don't have classes for like this week and next week, but we have rehearsals because we have Christmas recitals happening this week and next week. So a lot of like after school and like nighttime rehearsals and stuff going on and a lot of practice and stuff. So it's kind of crazy time, but I love it and it's really fun and I love doing it. And even if I was able to do streaming full-time, which I know it seems like I do, but I really do have a job that I do of many hours a week. Even if I was able to just do streaming financially, I would still want to do like 1 or 2 classes maybe. Just teach them like for funsies, you know, just teach them because I like to do it. It's very social for me. I love it. You were a theater kid?
I was, yeah. I was big into theater.
Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. I love that. Did you have like a favorite play that you did? You did plays, right?
Yeah. So I loved being in Annie, but I think the favorite one that I did was probably Cinderella.
What? What did you play? Did you play Cinderella?
Yeah, I was Cinderella in that one. That's why it's my favorite.
That's so sweet. I love that. That's so sweet.
It was so fun.
Yeah. Did you have a hard time? What's the hardest part about being in theater? Theater, darling.
Probably the line memorization.
I was like going to say, that's
part.
That's the best part. I mean, for me, I'm like, that's the best part about doing dance. Because I'm like, I do not have to worry about lines. I just freak out. You know what I mean? I would freak out. But with dancing, it's like your body almost memorizes it for you. You do it a million, zillion, million times. I guess that's like how it is with memorizing too, right?
Yeah,
your body memorizes it for you.
Over and over. I would carry my script to class. I would practice like while eating. I would just hold it to my face and be like, okay, this is my line. This is my cue. This is the line before me.
This is it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I feel like I would die having to memorize all of that.
And we have to do dances too. So I've done a bit of dance too. Not ballet.
You have?
Yeah, but like, you know, those coordinated ballroom scenes in Cinderella. That's kind of what I had to memorize. But I always really liked dancing. I always really admired people who can do it and who have the flexibility for it.
Oh, I mean, like, I feel like everybody can dance. I bet you probably feel the same way about theater too, right?
Yeah.
You probably feel like everybody can be in theater. I know it's like very intimidating for some people. I can't even tell you the amount of people who go, I can't dance. I just can't do it. I'm like, that's a big old lie. You are lying to yourself right now. Everybody can dance. Everybody can dance. It doesn't really, it's about kind of feeling it and expressing yourself, right?
Yeah.
I guess dance is a little bit different, but I mean, the same for play, right? The same for acting. It's really about expressing who you are, but through another character, right?
Yeah.
And expressing that and like really having an outlet for emotions and stuff, I think is so important and so healthy. So yeah, I'm a little bit of a extrovert. I'm a little bit of an extrovert. I love it though. I love being around people. I love getting them to do it. It's so fun.
Yeah, your streams are always so energetic. And I love watching them because you have so many interesting things to say.
Do I? Yeah. I swear, I black out. I'm glad somebody thinks so. I black out. I wake up. It's 8 hours later. I'm like, all right, I guess I did Dark Souls. People are like, oh, that's a good stream. I'm like, that's great. Thank you so much, by the way. Thank you very much. I mean, to be an interviewer also is to listen properly and to speak back. So you must be a good conversationalist as well.
It's funny because VTubing helped a lot with that. Like IRL, I have very bad social anxiety. But as soon as I like turn on VTube Studio, it's completely different. I'm like, oh my gosh, I could talk to people.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're getting you're not getting over that, but like it's a way it's an outlet for you as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's an outlet for you. Yeah.
And I think having a model really helps with that because like it's kind of. I know I've heard a lot of people say it. You get to be like the ideal form of yourself, right?
Yeah. It's very much like it's like the best version of you put forward, I guess. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's really
like,
great.
Oh, this is my shiny, sparkly version of me that I'm putting out there. Yeah, it's really fun. Helps a lot with the confidence, I would say, too.
It does, I think. I was going to ask, does Ollie listen to herself when she talks? But she just answered that.
I do not listen to myself when I talk. I have no filter. I will barely catch myself from doxing myself like daily. So my streams are just a wild roller coaster. I don't know where they're going. Nobody else knows where they're going. My poor mods every day. But I don't know. I've always been like this too. I'm really thankful to have stream as an outlet because I just love to talk to people and just having people seeing the names in chat and seeing people in chat and even just knowing that people are like there with you, even if it's one person, even if it's however many people, even just knowing that people are there with you. And always the platform seems it's just constantly going. You know what I mean? Twitch is like 24/7.
Yeah.
There's always like a group of people you can jump into. I just love that. It's like living in New York City without the crazy rent. And without the rats. No offense.
No rats.
If anybody lives, no rats. I'm super not a fan of rats. I've become even more anti-rat ever since I played Dark Souls. So yeah, my entire stream is a surprise to me and to you. I have no plans.
I love that last stream where you were talking about like, you were going to be the first VTuber to give birth on stream.
Oh my gosh.
And then you started putting on the hypnobirth music. I was like, I just got here, but what is happening?
Yeah, that's right. My baby, my birthing hypnosis that we did. Yeah, you just kind of feed into the craziness a little bit. You just kind of go down and you're saying, yeah, you know what? What about this? And you're saying, yeah, what about that? Huh? You just kind of like go deeper into the psychotic nature of it. I love it. I kind of love it. I love exploring plumbing the depths of the human mind, in my own mind, I would say. Really getting lost in the psyche, the mind palace.
You gotta commit to the bit.
Yeah. It's always fun, and you never know where they're gonna go. It's always a good time.
So how long ago did you debut?
So I never really had a debut. I'm not gonna lie. I never really had a debut. I just kind of got a model, cobbled that thing together, and then got it for just bucko, like very cheap, right? No money at all. And I literally just started streaming, and I was like, oh, I'll just like practice playing video games and whatever. And my brothers were like, yeah, I mean, just stream whenever you can, and if we're online, we will watch you.
Oh, that's
and
so
I
cute.
said, okay. Yeah, and so it's been not quite, but it's almost been about 3 years. Almost.
Wow.
Coming up. Yeah, I know, 3 years. Crazy. But it's literally gone by so fast. I feel like I've grown a lot as a person, but it's also gone by very fast. I've been like, I'm still a baby. I still have no idea what I'm doing. So, yeah. I feel like, and then my actual debut was in May, I think. It was 5/5. And it was my actual, like, I actually had a proper debut when I got this model, because my my artist mom and Rigger, my mom and dad, my VTuber artist, they had retired the style when I was trying to get I was trying to get an outfit update, because I was like, oh, I'm very fashionable, you know, like I want this and this. And so I said, hey, you guys want to get this? And they were like, well, actually. And I was like, oh, shoot. So I just decided to go in a whole different direction, because, I had to anyways. So I said, okay, so we went more towards a ballerina focus. And then I said, all right, I'm going to do a proper debut. I'm going to make it proper, so it's not just cobbled together.
Yeah.
And so that was this year. So that was 5/5. That's when I was like, all right, I'm gonna be for real now.
That's so awesome though, because your model is so cute. The first time I saw you, I was like, oh my gosh, she looks like a Barbie doll.
Oh, thank you so much. I love it. It's very sweet. And I love Barbie. I'm a big Barbie fan. Any Barbie fan enjoyers in the club?
Oh my gosh, I
big
love
Barbie fan.
What's your favorite Barbie movie, if you've seen them?
I mean, okay, it's kind of a toss-up, because I love Princess and the Pauper. And I also love the Dancing Princesses one.
Oh,
yeah, and I think there's one. Which one is it called? Fairytopia? I want to say Fairytopia. Fairytopia was very sweet, and I keep saying to my chat, I'm going to make you watch all of them.
You should. I forced my chat in Discord. We watched Barbie Swan Lake.
Did they enjoy it? What did they say? What was the review?
The review was, it was very interesting. Thank you for making us watch it.
Thank you for being cultured. They don't understand that they're getting more culture, and they're understanding our mind palace. That's the way to our heart, is to watch. You just have to listen. Why are you guys talking? Why are you guys talking during the movie? No, I made them watch Barbie and the video game Princess. I think it was her video game hero. And I watched them watch a Barbie movie. It was good, because it was one of the newer ones, and so it actually had some budget, right? Not like the really janky 3D ones.
Those ones were so good, though.
They're so good. See, but listen, the kids nowadays, they're not going to get it, right? You put it, they're just not going to, it's too cultured for them. So,
Mr. Socket,
I do have to make them watch everything.
The secrets to my mind. Sorry. He's giving away my mind palace.
The squishmallows. Oh my gosh, I love squishmallows. They're so cute. I just got one too, and they're so nice to hug when you're sleeping.
Yeah,
I've been snuggling. This is so nice. Yeah, I got one as a surprise from one of my throne gifts as a surprise. And I've just been every single night snuggle maxing my squishmallow.
Which one did they get you?
It's the chick. It's called I think Alexa or Alexis. Something like that. It starts with an A, maybe Abby. I don't know. But it's the chick one. It's very cute. Little baby chick. Do you have a collection? Do you collect the squishmallows?
I don't collect them. If I see one that I like, I get it. So I have a ton of them, because I'm like, oh, I like you, and I like you, and I like you.
Right. You're basically collecting them at this point.
Yeah, at this point, my bed is for the squishmallows, and I sleep on the floor.
Yeah, Alexis. I want to say it's Alexis. You might be right. Alexis, Alexa, Allie, Alan. I think it's Alexis. But yeah, I mean, do you collect anything else? Just squishmallows? If it's just squishmallows, you might as well just let them take over the house.
I guess I theoretically collect wigs. I have about 50 wigs.
Wow. Is it for cosplay?
Yeah.
Or is it for theater?
It's cosplay.
Wow, cosplay. What do you cosplay?
A lot.
Or like, anything, really? Wow, 50 wigs.
Yeah.
Those things are expensive too.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, for real. I've seen some of those things. Those are expensive. Oh my word.
I order them
wild.
all from Taobao, which it makes it much cheaper.
Okay, what's your favorite thing that you've ever cosplayed?
Madoka. Like, Madoka Magica is my obsession.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, I recently saw. Who's your favorite?
Madoka.
In the show? Madoka? Okay.
Yeah.
So cute. Oh my gosh. I really liked Madoka too. I really liked the ending to that. Actually, even though it was sad, bittersweet, I should say.
Yeah.
Well, I liked Mame too. I liked Mame a lot.
Mame
Is
was
she the one
also
with the
great.
blonde?
Yeah, the blonde one.
The blonde one, yeah. So I don't get the names confused. But I really liked Mame. She was really sweet. But I liked the ending of it a lot. Homura. Dark-haired girl?
Yeah.
No, not as much of a fan. Sorry, not as much of a fan. Pink-haired girls all day, right? If I see a pink-haired girl, I'm already on her side. She has to work to get me off of her side. But yeah, so I really like that. But wow, it's a lot though. It's a lot.
It is.
They only like good characters. It's a lot of work to do cosplay. Did you ever show your chat your cosplay or no?
I have not.
That's
no.
Secret. Mm-hmm.
It's not that it's a secret. It's just like never crossed my mind. Because sometimes I'll just drop like, oh, I've cosplayed this character from an anime, or like I've cosplayed this version of Miku.
Do you want like your worlds to collide, cosplay and VTubing, or do you want to keep them separate?
I'd probably keep them separate. I don't want people to like find me and be like, oh, yeah. Now I know what you look like.
I know. I mean, the crazy thing is I always feel like we put so much of ourselves into the model, right?
Yeah.
I feel like they could pick us out. I feel like if your chat knows you and knows kind of what your model looks like, right? Because I've met like, for example, I've met my brothers after a while, right? And they've been watching my streams and stuff. And they're like, what's funny is I can see you in your model all the time now, Ollie. Oh. But, you know what I mean? Like they can see me now very similar to the model. And I swear every VTuber I've ever met too, it's like they look just like their model. What? I gave a full description of myself every stream. It's okay. I do have a tendency to just blurt out things that I wish that my chat would forget. But, what about you? Okay, what's the privacy? What's the distinction? What's the separation like? Is it a big separation? Is it a small separation? What's the separation like for you? VTubing IRL cosplay.
So IRL, like I tell them like stories of my past. I'll tell them about characters I've cosplayed. They know I live in the mountains very far from society. Oh.
She lives in the mountains, Hackermans. We got her. We got her.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna find my mountain. Oh yeah, my parents almost dox me about every stream.
Because they come into your room?
Yeah. They come into my room and they yell, Tenshi's full legal name. I need to tell you something.
Really?
Yeah, and thankfully I can usually mute them before it gets into the mic.
Wow, no kidding. There can't be that many mountains, we just have to... My gosh, I can't even imagine. I don't know how you guys do it. I come from a big family though too, and I could never stream in my room either. You know what I mean? In a room in a big house with my family in it. They would be knock knock knock. Ollie, do you want breakfast or something like that too? And I would just be like so distracted. I feel like I have to be on my own. I think I have to be on my own. I have to live this life. I'm sort of Ronin. I'm sort of a samurai.
Yeah. Are you close with your family? Because I know you said your brothers watch.
Very, very close. My parents watch. My brothers watch. Everybody watches my stream. Everybody watches my stream, so I can't get too crazy. You know what I mean? I can't just be full nip nops out. I can't just be like, hey chat, here's my booba. Hey chat.
Yeah.
Do you wanna have sexy time with me? Although, okay, yes, maybe I've said that. Okay, maybe I have said that, but it's all in joking, okay? But I can't just, go boing. Maybe I've said that I'm gonna give birth to chat once or twice, but my family knows that I'm a joker, okay? They know that I'm not actually pregnant. I'm not actually going to give birth to Chat. I'm not actually going to show Manipnops.
She's not actually going to run a poll to name the baby.
I'm not actually going to run a poll to name the baby. I just joke about it. See, I'm a bit of a jokester. But, yeah, so I'm very close with them. I talk to them all the time. I talked to them already today, but they both have COVID, so I'll talk to them in a little bit. So make sure they're okay. Yeah.
I feel better.
But, I know. Thank you. They're so crazy, girl. I can't even tell you. They're so insane. My dad is crazy. My mom is crazier. And I'm the craziest, I think. But I think we all turned out pretty good. I think definitely a part of that was like we grew up really, really poor. And so we all looked out for each other growing up. And that put a lot of like good faith, I think, in like our relationships growing up. We all had to rely on each other. And so that was really good. But my brothers are always helping me. Gosh, they're always helping me. Even just like the other day too, my brother was like, hey, Ollie, if you're having trouble like in Blight Town and Dark Souls, here's a tutorial for you if you're going to have trouble in that. And
That's
I like
so
hadn't
sweet.
even been there yet. Yeah. And that kind of thing. So it's really nice. It's really nice. They do help me out for sure. And my brothers are the ones who like encouraged me to stream. And they remind me too. They're like, hey, Ollie, you're gonna give us royalties, aren't you? And I was like, royalties? I'm the one streaming. I don't think so. So yeah, every time, like, Ollie. But yeah, are you close with your family?
I am, yeah, I'm very close with them. I kind of have to be because I live at home with them.
Right. It's good to have a good relationship, right?
Yeah, but we also kind of grew up poor. We lived in a car together for a bit, and that the forced proximity made us all like each other.
Yeah. It's you gotta rely on each other. You know what I mean? It's like it almost forces that to happen. And like we're more stable now. I hope you guys are more stable now too. I hope you're not streaming from a car with
I'm
your
definitely
family.
not
That would be
from
bad.
A tent in the backyard.
Good. Yeah. No, I know the struggles too, but it's like, you almost, I'm very grateful for how I grew up. I talk about this all the time. I'm very grateful because, you learn to be thankful for what you have, and you learn to work hard, and you also learn to like rely on each other and stuff. And I don't know, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I mean, we didn't have like a lot of food or something growing up, but we have really good relationships with each other. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't have food growing up. My parents are gonna kill me if they see this. My parents are gonna kill me. They're like, Ollie, we fed you. Yeah, I got McDonald's.
You food, Ollie.
Yeah, I got McDonald's. There's nothing wrong with McDonald's. You know what I mean? Do you think that kids should be allowed in restaurants?
I think it depends on the restaurant. I think if it's like a McDonald's, that's fine. But if you're going to like, a Gordon Ramsay style restaurant, that's different.
Do you think kids should be allowed in sit-down restaurants?
No.
I agree. What was Ollie's neighbor's name? What? That's
a weird question.
What was Ollie's neighbor's name? What the heck is going on here? What are you triangulating here right now? What's going on in the club? Just because you're off of my stream doesn't mean I can't be. Hey, no, okay, it's all right. They're jokers. They're a bunch of jokers. They're coming in. They're Olympians. They're jokers. They know they're funny. They're funny. Okay. But yeah, I agree with you. I don't think children should be seen or heard. Okay, I don't think the kids should be, and I love kids. I babysit, I teach kids, right? I don't think children should be allowed inside sit-down restaurants. I don't think children should be allowed on airplanes. I don't think in airports. Oh my gosh, I don't believe.
Airplanes are the worst, especially long-haul flights. Like,
should not be allowed.
Please sedate your child.
Yeah, they either need to be sedated. Yeah. Children of what age? Of any age. All ages.
Until you become 18, you have no right to be on an airplane.
I don't even want to hear you. I don't even want to hear a peep out of you. But yeah, I don't want to hear a peep out of you. And then also, theaters. Basically any public place. If I have to share the space with a child, I'm going to be mad.
Oh my gosh, children at the theater are the worst. Whenever I see them, I'm like mentally dreading watching a movie.
They're the worst. I didn't like it. Didn't Toys R Us say that we're all big kids? How do you feel about this sentence? Okay, If you're such a big kid, I should be able to take you somewhere without you crying.
Exactly.
Throwing a tanty and pooping your diaper. That's all I'm saying.
How do I downvote these things?
Are you disagreeing with us? Because we're in the right. We're two girls in the right. And you are one guy standing against this. Children should be kept in rooms full of complete darkness and silence until they turn into adults. Preferably, yeah.
So true. So true.
But I think, I'm really in touch with my maternal side, my nurturing side. I think chat gets that a lot.
Yeah.
We can sell muzzles for kids. I just think, the punishment should be severe. It should fit the crime. It should be actual prison if you disrupt my meal. You disrupt my meal, you should have to go to prison. That's what I'll say. I'll just say it. You should have to go to prison. You should have to do hard time. Yeah, that's how I feel. Controversial take maybe, but
No, I so agree though, especially interacting with children when you're like not doing it on purpose.
Like, if I'm not interacting with your child, I shouldn't have to hear your child.
No, literally.
But my parents are also hardcore about this growing up, right? My parents were like, you don't come in here unless you're gonna behave. Imagine having a child working with young kids. Couldn't be me. No, it's me. See, that's the thing. I'm getting paid to do it, right? And I love kids. I'm getting paid to do it. I love them. You gotta have kids. You gotta have people who love kids. I love kids. It's even more so when I'm not working. Why do I need to see like a very disrespectful, very loud, throwing a tantrum kid, right next to me?
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's different when you're being paid and you could be like, oh, don't worry, calm down. But when you're in like Walmart and someone's kid is laying on the floor and like rolling around because their mom said they couldn't get a chocolate bar at the checkout, that's different.
It's exactly it. It's the parents that are the problem. We should see, but if you throw the parents in the prison,
should we muzzle
then
the parents?
That doesn't work. That the kids are gonna run around by themselves. It's not gonna work that way. We have to throw the kids in prison and then maybe also throw the parents in prison. We should throw the whole family in prison. We should imprison the family. Orphanage. Yes. Go back to Annie. Because I got so upset too because I saw this at a restaurant. I was sitting down at a restaurant. I was eating. I get like, I don't know, a meal out a weekish, right? And I get to go out and I'm like, woohoo, I'm like out of the city girl, right? So I'm eating. It's a fish and chips place. Not doxing myself. It's a fish and chips place. And I'm eating my little fish and chips platter thing. And like right next to me is this kid and he keeps throwing this water bottle at the waiter.
Oh my gosh.
At the waiter. I was so upset. And the waiter just has to sit there and take it. Yes.
That's awful.
And then the parents think it's funny. And so all they do is they go and they get the water bottle that lands on the floor. And then they bring it back to the kid who just throws it again at the waiter. He's trying to hit the waiter. And I'm like, this is the problem. I'm like, the kids gotta go. The parents gotta go. Quite frankly, they should all be imprisoned. They should all be in prison.
If I owned that restaurant, I'd be like, sorry, pack it up. Leave.
No, for real. Yeah. And the owner comes out and there's like, it's a regular family. They come here regularly, right? So the owner's like, oh, do you need anything else? I'm like, they need to go. Yeah. They need to go. That's what I need. I'm throwing it at the parents. I'd be like linebacker. I'd be like Green Bay Packers on them. I'd be like, I'm throwing it 30 yards right at the face.
Yeet the child.
I don't get violent. I'm not a violent woman. But, I can't see people being disrespected like that. I can't. That's my cutoff. You know what I mean? That's red flag. Red flag city.
I hate it when people are disrespectful to service workers. Like, I know they're getting paid, but you don't have to make their lives harder intentionally.
No, 1,000,000 times yes. I think everybody, instead of like you know how they say, okay, we should do like mandatory military service, right? I think we should do mandatory retail service, especially holiday season, like retail service. Every single one of us should go and man a cashier station.
Everyone has to experience stocking a shelf at Target.
I don't know. Now listen, 10. Can I call you 10?
Yeah, that's fine.
Or Tenny. Okay. So 10, listen. I don't know how these teenagers are getting away with this, but you would be peeling my body off of the asphalt if I was a teenager and I was treating some Target or Walmart staff like teenagers. I have seen the teenagers treat them.
Literally.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. My parents would have me laid out on the street. My parents would have me run over probably by a car just to learn some respect. My parents would they would be like putting me in line. Like they're like, we don't have time for that, because my parents work like, both of them work like 2 jobs occasionally, right? And like my mom was like usually at home with the kids, right? But my dad was working 2, 3 jobs sometimes. And then sometimes my mom, when we got older, she would be working like 2 jobs. She literally would clean toilets at night too. My mom was like a janitor at night. And like my parents were like, we have no time for disrespect. Like that's the thing that you don't do.
Yeah.
It's like, don't disrespect people and that kind of thing. And I was at Target. And it's almost the same thing happened. It's crazy because it was like a group of teenagers. And it's like, finding a group of teenagers in the wild is a scary experience.
Yes.
Because you don't know. They're unpredictable. You know what I mean?
Yes.
They're like unpredictable and they egg each other on and they like have physical capabilities more than a kid, but they have like still no impulse control and you don't know what they've been doing and you don't know what personality type they have.
Yeah.
It's like encountering Pandora's box of Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, you don't know what their levels are. You don't know what their temperaments are. You're like, oh boy, right? They're wild animals, basically. And they're crazy, right? So yeah, and who knows what's trending on TikTok, right? It could be beat up the stranger next to you in
TikTok
the aisle.
The trend on TikTok where people were just stealing cars.
I can't. This is how I know I'm a boomer. There's a generational gap now. I'm fine with being a boomer because you would be peeling my body. You would be peeling it. If I ever got into trouble or if my parents ever even thought I was doing something like that. Yeah, like the Kia boys and stuff.
I called the police once. I called 911 once just because I wanted to see what would happen, and I hung up. My parents came home that day, and I had to spend the rest of the night outside until bedtime. They were like, you are not coming back into this house until you think about what you've done. I ate dinner outside. I was like, I'm homeless. I'm parentless. I told myself I'm going to run away.
You're like, well, this is great.
This is it.
7 years old and I'm homeless.
Basically, and then at bedtime, they're like, okay, have you thought about what you've done? I feel like, yeah.
Please, I don't want to be cold anymore. I'm on top of Mount Everest, please. Oh my gosh, that's great. That's so wild. Yeah, no, if my parents even thought, if they even had a whiff I was doing something like that, it would not be like, I'm not even joking. They would be picking you would be finding my body in a ditch somewhere because I would be beat up, thrown away, tossed aside. No kid of mine is gonna be disrespecting people like that. Yeah, thankfully it did keep us all in line for real.
Yeah.
Like I never got spankings like that, nothing like that, because it was literally like also we watched our parents work really hard and like they put the fear of God into us very early. And I watched my parents work very hard, and like it literally took like one night, or one like mistake, and I was grounded for a super long time. Nothing, just absolutely busted my butt. And then they were like, "All right, you're 14, you can get a job if you want," and that basically kept me, from getting into like I think it's just boredom, right?
Yeah,
like it's just boredom. It's kids getting bored and being like, "All right, I got money, and I have nothing to do."
Yeah, these kids are handed everything these days. And then they're like, oh, I'm so bored because I don't need to earn like the new iPhone. My parents will just buy it for me. But no joke. Yeah. You see, and the kids, this is what is crazy. It makes me so sad because, okay, if you go to Target, no joke, chat, you guys can try this too. If you go to Target or Walmart or anything like that, and it's late at night or it's close to closing or whatever, right? Close to midnight, close to whatever, you go and you'll see like groups of teenagers out and they'll be getting into their Range Rovers. They'll be getting into their nice cars. And you can tell it's just like they got a car, right? They got a car from their parents probably. But then they're treating the cashier, who's probably another teenager, like crap, right? And it's like, I was that cashier teenager. And I was like, just because, who are you? You're not any better than me just because you're coming in and you're like, you have money or whatever. You're not any better than me. It's like, doesn't give you an excuse to treat people like crap like that. It's absolutely insane. Anyways,
that makes me upset, and that's just the business. You would be finding me dead on a scarecrow if I ever tried that. I would be scaring away birds.
My parents would have strung me up themselves if I ever like stepped a toe out of line.
Literally,
like my mom could just
ever
give me the
even
look.
tried. Yes, that's why. I mean, because it's like, you know, my parents did like dirty jobs too. You know what I mean? My parents did like the dirty stuff. They were like
the jobs no one else wanted to do.
Exactly. And they just taught us like it's respectable, and you still respect people, you respect your environment, you respect everything like that. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, I feel bad. I feel bad if I ever, I don't know. Not that I would ever do this, chat, but if I ever did stink up a public bathroom, I would still feel bad about that. I'm just saying, not that I've ever done that, okay? Not that I've ever blown up a public bathroom like you guys have.
Look, if you've got to go, you've got to go. Just clean up after yourself.
Yeah. It's none of these days things. That's true. That is true. I do want to say, like, in the 1950s, it was like this. In the current day, it's like this too. I just know that, like, there's a generational gap. That's how I know it's a generational gap between me and them, because I'm like, kids these days. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. But, amazingly.
was there anyone in particular who inspired you to become a VTuber, or was it just like, oh, this looks really neat, I want to try it?
So definitely, my brothers pushed me to do it. My brothers were like, okay. So my brothers were like, you should definitely stream, because COVID kept us apart, and I wanted to play video games to like be closer with them and to play video games with them. And so what I did was they helped me get all of this stuff together, but they were like, Olivia, whatever you do not go on Face. Do not be a Face streamer. Do not show your face. And I was like, oh, really? And because they were just terribly worried about me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. So then they showed me clips of Korone, who's Hololive. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. Like, this would be great. And and they literally helped me get my first model, like, in line and everything.
So cute.
Yeah, looking out for the cute, because they're older than me. And they've always been protective of me too. But they were definitely protective because it was like COVID, like they couldn't even visit me.
Yeah.
Like we lived in different states and stuff. And so they were just worried, because I'm like, you know, single girl living on my own in a big city. And they were like, if something happens, God forbid, right? If something happens, they were like, they were like, we just don't want you to put yourself all the way out there. And you know what I mean? Who does my tech support? My brothers.
Mine too. Whenever something happens, my brother hears me. He walks over. I'm like, hello, tech support.
Hi, Mr. Tech Support. You don't even know. I'll send them a monthly text, almost a monthly email. I've been doing this more with my chat too. It's usually like a monthly issue where I'm like, hi, what happens when an EXE just opens? Hi, is the EXE file bad? How many antiviruses do I need? It's like just a random, like, I keep them on their toes. It keeps them refreshed. It's actually good for them. I heard that boys like panic attacks. I heard that they enjoy panic attacks. It really endears them to us.
Yeah.
She just started crying.
Yeah,
oh, no.
I cry a lot.
Oh, me too. I'm a big crybaby. I totally know. My PC vents. My PC doesn't have vents. It's not a reptile. It's just a case.
Oh my god.
You do enjoy panic attacks. I know that for a fact. Don't listen to them. They love it.
I tried to install a mod for a game. And someone sent me the file. They said, literally just click this and download it. And I said, okay, it worked. And then it stopped working. And they're like, what did you do? It's like, I don't know. It's the pink. It's the pink.
It's the pink. It's the pink. It sinks out. It seeps out all of our brains.
It does.
But yeah, sometimes it's hard to deal with that. And sometimes I don't even know that things are wrong. So for example, like, my Spotify just like wouldn't work on my computer. And like sometimes my games would just like randomly crash. Well, turns out I think I had like accidentally installed something, like one of my components, upside down. And I didn't even know it until I showed. My brothers. I was like, oh yeah, I can put in the RAM card upside down or whatever. I don't know. It was something weird like that. My brothers fixed it up over FaceTime, so that was really nice. You downloaded Baidu. Did you download Baidu?
I did not. I don't think so. Is that what I did, Chilean? What does it mean when Windows Explorer has stopped responding? It means that they blocked you. They ghosted you. I'm sorry, JC.
I'm sorry. Windows isn't talking to me. It's not responding to me, even though I called it cute. Yeah, you know what? Boys say girls are complicated, but please. I mean, come on. Do you even know how finicky a PC is? Dang, keeping that thing alive is like a full-time job.
Oh my gosh, it's worse than keeping a baby alive.
I know. And they're like, oh no, a baby, such commitment. And they're like, oh no, a marriage, such commitment. And they're like, oh no, girls, so complicated. I'm like, please. I mean, literally, they like have to maneuver so many different PCs. There's 17,000 PC components. You're such a... Don't lie to yourselves, Link. It's not a good habit.
PCs are a million times less complicated than girls. I don't believe that.
You don't lie to yourself. It's not a good habit, and it's not good for you. You're just gonna delude yourself. Okay, what would you... Yeah, what do you think? Okay, 10, listen. You're a woman of reason, right?
Yeah.
Do you think PCs or girls are more complicated?
I think PCs are more complicated. Girls, listen, all your girl wants is for you to surprise her with random gifts, take out the trash when she asks you to, and then give her head pats. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's basically it. We don't overheat. Well, I do. I have a vent on the side. I have to unload it sometimes. We don't overheat. We don't have like memory capacity, you know? Yeah, I'm very much a trad wife. Are you a trad wife?
Yeah.
Oh,
I told Chad once, I could be a housewife.
Oh, a million %. I'm trad wife max. I tell my chat this all the time. I say, listen, this is for the husband. This is for the hubster. I'm all about that lifestyle. You know, I'm all about the trad wife. Girls just want love and attention. Yeah, what does the PC want? Who knows? Yeah, that's it.
PC asks complicated questions. Your wife just wants to snuggle and watch movie.
Sometimes it just breaks. Why does it break? Who knows? Nobody knows.
It's like world's greatest mystery.
Yeah, I think then they're just like, oh, well, yeah, I mean, you know, PCs, you just have to go through a 17,000 diagnostic step. But it's like for girls, it's like, okay, are we hurting? Is it our time of month? I mean, sheesh. Besides that, I feel like it's pretty stable.
Don't give us you should know why I'm upset. Look, I hate people who do that.
Should you?
Because communication is key, even in friendship.
Yeah, communication is key. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely, it is key. I mean, listen, you have to go through a self-diagnostic first. Okay, did you miss any birthdays? Did you miss any anniversaries? Okay, those are your 2. You should know if that has happened. You should know, right?
Yeah.
But then PCs are influenced by phases of the moon. But PCs are influenced by, like, the heat. It's crazy.
It's not our fault we're part werewolf, okay?
We're part werewolf, and it just makes you more attracted to our pheromones.
Once a month, we just become feral.
This is how I told my chat, 10. Maybe you want to use this with your chat, but I'm spreading the good word here with the other girls. Okay, so you know, chat is like, oh, girls are so complicated, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, then they'll like memorize a boss attack pattern fight. That's like, it takes you like an hour in Elden Ring or Bloodborne, right? The boss phases. And you just have to approach me like a boss, right? Most of the time I'm fine, but then you have like 1 or 2 days, it's just not going to work. You're just going to have to dodge roll away from me because I'm going to ult out. I'm going to AoE attack on you. It's going to be a one-hit kill if you're in my range, right? But that's just once in a while. And I have a very strong build-up to that phase. You know, I call it my phase 4, my ultimate. That's when you limit break and you just go crazy on them, you know? If the wind blows wrong, if I'm phase 4, I will be so mad, right?
Yes.
I'll be incredibly mad. But then I go back to phase 1. See, it's just the cycle of the month. That's totally fine. You can memorize the attack pattern here. It's absolutely fine.
What weapon
Most of the time, we're very chill. I would drop, you know what would be really cool? I'd probably drop some really sweet glittery shoes that are like, like super fast. Like, What about you? What would you drop if you were a boss?
I think my drop would be like a rare ingredient for maybe a potion.
Ew, like an angel feather or something would be good too. Because you're an angel. You're an ice angel. I love this ice angel, ice princess angel. It makes me think you should be ice skating, you know?
Oh,
Makes me think
that's such a good idea.
Ice skating. Yeah, ice skating angel. She's an ice skating angel. This is my lore I've come up with before. Because Tenshi is angel.
Yeah.
Tenshi is angel, right? Hazuki means what?
It means
I don't know.
Light feather. So basically, my name is Angel Angel. It's a joke. I'm like Moon, but Angel Angel.
Oh, that's cute though. That's cute. I know. Look at the foot tabs. The foot tabs are so cute. The sparkly ballet shoes. Yeah. You know what it'd be? It should be like a ribbon or something. It should be like the Final Fantasy ribbon that gives you like immunity to all status ailments.
Oh,
I'd probably
so
drop
cute.
something like that. It would be like a tutu or something, and so nobody would want to wear it, but it would give you immunity to like poison, toxic, like bleed, everything. Yeah. So, chat, would you put on the tutu? Would you put on my tutu, chat?
Would you put on the tutu, chat? It could also mean bright hope. Yeah, that too. But
bright hope.
But my lore was basically that I'm a man-made angel because people were getting really, really sad around the time.
Naughty.
Yeah,
and you're here.
So
to bring us joy.
Yeah,
Yay.
my ability is to heal people's hearts and restore hope and happiness.
Aww, that's so nice.
I'd rock that tutu.
I feel it. I feel it. I feel hope-pilled being in your presence.
Aw, you're so sweet.
I feel very hope-filled. Yay! Yeah, I feel like, you know, being on the internet, you almost have to like actively fight against nihilism. You almost have to actively fight against like, oh, everything sucks and blah. You know what I mean? You have to fight against hopelessness, I feel like, the more that you be on the internet. Or the more that you like tap yourself into other people. You have to fight against hopelessness. Because I think like, I truly think the harder thing to do is to keep trying to connect with people and to keep putting yourself out there. The easier thing to do is to just be like, I'm never going to talk to people ever again when somebody hurts you or disappoints you, right? That kind of thing. Yeah.
No, especially like, I browsed Reddit for like a year, and every day going on Reddit, you just learn to expect the worst in people. So you kind of have to like learn to not do that and to just be hopeful and remind yourself that there's good people in the world. It's an especially small part of the internet that makes you feel like really, really sad and bad about yourself. But then you can remember that there's good people too. Like look at the good things, or like cute dogs. If you don't have anything to go on for, think of all the dogs you haven't pet.
I know. That's so true. I'm trying to, 100% complete petting all the dogs. All the dogs on the planet.
Are you a dog or a cat person?
I love them both. I'm more of a dog person, I would say, because I want a dog more. I want to go running with the dog. Doggy, I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
I can't run with a cat, but I love a cat. Love a cat. Also, who is the animal next to you? Who is this cutie patootie next to you?
Oh, that's Scrump. My dog.
Scrump? Oh my gosh. Scrump is so cute. I love it.
You. I have a mascot too. That's not my mascot though.
Oh, really? Oh, is that Shishi?
Yeah, Shishi.
Okay, I'll bring my pet on screen too. But this is only, I don't have, oh my gosh! Shishi! Is this is your mascot?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Thank you, I drew it myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at how cute you guys. Oh, got a little orb, he's got a little hat.
We've got matching outfits.
I love it. Did you draw your own outfit too, or no?
No.
It's so pretty. I love it.
I'm not good at rendering. I could do like cell shading.
Oh my gosh, no. Me neither. I'm absolutely awful. 1 second. I'm gonna look. I'm looking for hee. Hold on.
Yes, Pickles. He has hat. Yesterday I showed them the new outfit.
Cute.
And their reaction was hat. They didn't care about the rest of it. They just liked the hat.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I love this scarf. The scarf is my favorite part. I mean, how round is this? Okay, he or she? Is it he? How round he is?
Guy,
yeah.
A boy.
She as a boy. How round and rotund he is. I love. Yes. I must say.
Thank you. He's based off of a type of bird. It's called a Shima Inaga.
Oh, is it that really cute Japanese bird?
Yeah.
A really
the
cute
round
baby.
One from Hokkaido.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Shishi is a he. Oh, it's so cute. Wait, well, how do you say? What's the English? Isn't it a Japanese something bird? I can't remember. Japanese something.
I think it's like Japanese snowbird. An architect for
snowbird?
sure.
Architect for sure. I'm an architect through and through. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. What about feeding your partner? Listen, my chat gives me a bunch of crap, but I believe in feeding your partner.
Like feeding them how? Like food?
Like, like food. I always say, listen, after I get together with my partner, they better gain like 5 to 10 pounds. I want to see it. I want to see the product of my work. I want to see them eating well. You know what I mean? I want to see, this is my love language. They better be gaining weight. That's all I'm saying. They better be gaining weight. They're nothing but skin and bones right now. So that's how I believe. Well, how do you feel about that? My chat thinks this is unhealthy and a psychopath would do it.
I don't know, because I love baking, so I would want them to enjoy what I bake.
Like, I'm like, finally I have someone who's gonna eat my baking and who I get to bake for. You know what I mean?
Like
she tells us 15 and 20. Okay, well, it's in conversion. You convert.
I just want them to enjoy what I bake, you know, because I love baking and I love cooking, and if I can share that with someone, I'd be so happy.
See, chat, listen to this. You listen to her. Are you listening to her? Yeah. What if they're already overweight?
Then
I would want them to be on a journey. Yes.
Yeah, if they want to lose weight, I'll encourage them and try to cook healthy meals and healthy snacks. But if they, you know, don't want to lose, then donuts.
If they, oh boy, then it's all over for you guys.
It is so over. You're gonna eat so much cake.
That's what I'm saying. This is a trad wife life right here. This is me. This is me getting the spoon out. Oh, who wants another piece of fudge? You do. I think you do. You know what I mean? This is the real deal.
What's your favorite thing?
Yeah, we're on the same lane. Oh my gosh. Honestly, fudge is really fun. I remembered something I loved to bake the other day, which was yesterday. I remembered peppermint meltaways.
Ooh.
They're so good. Because I don't like peppermint and chocolate, but I love peppermint and just like regular cookies and that kind of thing, but no chocolate. So I'm very particular about how I like my peppermint. Well, when it hits, it hits. And so I'm like, oh man, I just want to bake that peppermint meltaways. I love anything like a butter cookie. Love those. Fudge, cookies. Really good. Yeah. What about you? You bake. You love to bake.
I love to bake bread because it's so diverse and you can change like one ingredient or do one thing and have an entirely different bread. And I think that's so fun.
I'm a big fan. Okay, do you do like banana bread and stuff?
I've made banana bread before, but it doesn't go over well in my house. So I do like zucchini bread or pumpkin bread.
They don't like the banana bread.
They don't.
They don't like the banana bread.
They don't. It's very
I'll come over and I'll eat it all.
Please. I need someone to make banana bread for.
Yeah. What's their like favorite, or do they have a favorite that instead of banana bread, they're like no banana bread, no thanks.
They like the country Italian bread that I make. It's
here, I'm bringing out my kitty cat. My kitty cat is here and will be next to Shishi. This is Insane Cat. This is Insane Cat, my cat. She's insane. Who is this? This is Insane Cat.
Cute. She's so cute.
This is Insane Cat. This is my kitty cat, Insane Cat. Did you ever see the Aristocats? I wanted it to be like a little Marie.
I was thinking she looked like Marie.
Yeah, totally, right? She's totally my cat. And and so sometimes I get a little crazy and I get a little Insane Cat. And so I was like, oh, I should get a kitty. I should get a kitty cat. Yeah. So there we go. Now they can have their own little talk show together, Shishi and Insane Cat.
Hang on, let me make Shishi smaller so we can get Insane Cat away from the mic. Tenshi hit Ollie with the most obscure Disney trivia you got.
Yeah, I would love that. Oh. Yeah, I love Disney. I'm a big Disney fan.
I'm a huge Disney fan too. Okay, who? I hit chat with this one yesterday, but do you know who Disney's first princess is?
It's not Snow White?
No, it's not. It's Persephone from Disney's Silly Symphonies.
Oh, I've never seen Silly Symphonies. Does it say that she's a princess or is it like deep in the lore?
She's a princess. No, if you Google it, she's actually, if you Google who the first Disney princess is, she comes up.
Oh, I didn't know that. Persephone is her name. Persephone, right?
Like the goddess.
Disney Persephone.
I was tied down and forced to watch Aristocats. Yes, I forced everyone to watch Aristocats.
I love Aristocats, though. I know it's not. It has some. You got to take some things in context. But everybody wants to be a cat is a banger, right? We can agree it's a banger.
It's so good.
Yeah. It's really good. It was a great time. Yeah. Love that movie.
So
when they bring the house down, love it.
Love it. Half expected Ollie to pull out the chat puppet. That's
their mascot. Do you want the mascot? I can pull out the mascot. Do you want to see what when I put my chat into? Okay, yes. Your chat's gonna be like, wow, we get treated very well here compared to Crazy Ollie. Okay, let's see. Go see Crazy Ollie's. Yes, I'll bring it out.
Do you like Oliver and Company? I love Oliver and Company.
I've never seen that one. I feel like I must see it now.
It's very cute, especially if you like dogs. It's a very dog-forward movie.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything like nothing bad happens to the dogs, right?
No, nothing bad happens to the dogs or the single cat in the movie.
The one single cat. Okay, good.
There's one single cat.
Okay, here's what I put my chat through. Here's my representation of chat. Why are you so big? Oh, we're like attached to each other now. Okay, here you go. Here, you'll be on my side. You'll be on my little puppet hand.
Chat,
okay,
you're in the stream now.
Look, it's you. Here, you can be attached to my skirt.
Why is it a gray sock and not even a white sock?
So I go like this. I'm like a little puppet show. I go, oh, look at me. I'm Twitch chat. I'm so funny. I know everything there is to know about Dark Souls. I crack myself up. All right, I'll put you guys on my skirt. How about that?
That's what she thinks of as an old sock?
No, it's a really nice sock. It's a really nice sock.
Yeah, it's a nice sock.
They're complaining.
Maybe it's a wool sock. Those are expensive.
Yeah, those are expensive. Isn't that right? Look, they love it. Don't you, chat? Yes, I do.
Someone mentioned something about Brenda before? They said to ask you about Brenda.
Well, okay. So, do you ever do crazy things for love? Love makes you do crazy things, right? So, put us on the couch. Oh, they want to be on the couch. Okay, fine.
You can be on the couch.
There, you can be on the couch. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, they're like sitting so nicely on the pillow. Look at them. They eat the cake. Be nice. Okay, mommy's talking to her friend. Okay, so you ever do crazy things for love, Ten?
I can't say I've really have fallen like in love, but I would probably do crazy things for love.
Really? Okay. Well, love makes your heart go doki doki, and you do crazy things for love.
Mm-hmm.
And in reality, one day I just sort of snapped, and my chat, they were calling me by other streamer names, or they were like, I'm gonna go see, like, let's just say they were gonna go in here, and they were like, I'm gonna go see Tenshi Hazuki's stream right now, Olivia, right?
Oh,
they were gonna come in. And I said, I don't want to hear another woman's name come out of your lips. And then I banned all women's names from my chat. And so I did sort of have one of those psychotic break episodes, and I blocked all of those words. So now they can't say any words. Now Automod doesn't let them through. Now that I've added them to the block list, and even more now. So now they have to get really creative with things that they say. But sometimes love makes you do crazy things.
You can't even type Sarah. Oh no.
I keep adding more names. It's literally 1984 in my stream. Just ban the word. A classic woman move. So wait, okay. You feel like you've never been in love before. I know a few. I know like one of my friends who's like this. One of my friends has never been in love before.
Mm-hmm. Like
chat. I wonder, is anybody in chat? Would you say you've never been in love before? I wonder if this is anybody in chat too.
I mean, I feel like I'm a fast boyfriend, but
you have?
Yeah, and I thought I was.
But it wasn't like serious.
I mean, we dated all throughout high school, and then on my 18th birthday, he called to break up with me. He didn't even see me in person. He called me. He's like, "Sorry, we have to break up."
Really?
Yeah, and I thought he was calling to tell me like happy birthday, I'm in love with you, something like that. Because we had always just texted before that. Every morning he would text me good morning, and before I went to sleep, he would text me good night. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're so cute. I thought I really loved him. And then he called me and he's like, sorry, I'm ending it.
No, sorry, bye.
Where does he live?
Wow.
I can't tell you.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'll find that out later, and we'll send out a hit squad. That's awful. Girl, let me me tell you, I totally can relate. No, that's awful, awful, awful. I mean, boys, am I right? Boys,
In the
but
toilet. That's why I'm team woman now.
can't live with them, can't live without them. Always dropping us for their WoW games and stuff.
So true.
So true. Yeah, because okay, here's how I am. This is how I am. I feel like I fall in love or I like am in love so easily. I'm in love so easily. And so I don't know if it's ever like, but I've never had like serious. You know what I mean? I've never had like serious boyfriend time where it was like I'm fiance. I've only been married 17 times. That's a joke. Joking, that's a joke. We joke, we're joking. We funny.
Hey, but no convictions in 1700s.
And I have no convictions. I don't know where they keep going. It's you know, one of my girlfriends though, she has a problem saying no, right? And she has been engaged 9 times.
9 times?
I feel like it's harder. I feel like it would be harder for me to break. I'm like, you keep saying yes to these guys. You're not serious about them. You know what I mean? Only 9 times. She's going on her 10th. I think she's going for double digits. I think she's going for the double digits.
Does she want to get married? Like, does she think each one's the one? And then she's like, actually...
She has a hard time saying no. So I think it's worse. You know what I mean? It's been worse because she goes like, oh yeah, and he's nice, but I don't like him. And then she just ends up getting engaged. And when we go through this process, I'm like, girl, haven't I gotten you like 9 engagement presents already? Like the next one, honestly, 10 plus, I'm not, by the way, 10 plus, I'm not getting you anything else. I was like, you can, by the way, the next time you actually get married, you're actually walking down the aisle. I will believe it when I see it. I'm not buying you any presents. I was like, I'm going to get you a post-wedding present like a year later. You be married for a year and then I'll buy you a present.
You get an anniversary present at this point.
Yes. Can you not see what's going on with my friend? What's going on with my friend? What do you mean? Why are you... What's going on with you? You psychoanalyzing my friend? What's going on? Dump the guy, keep the wedding gift.
Maybe she just likes presents. This is actually just the ultimate scheme for gifts.
How many times has she got married? She's got married no times. 0 times she's made it down the aisle. She has gotten to the point where she's... Oh, but you know what? Maybe it's an Instagram thing. It could be an Instagram thing. She always posts... She always posts the ring picture on Insta, and she always gets that.
Oh,
but you know,
just wants
she's that kind of girl.
Does she keep the rings, or does she have to give them back?
She usually gives them back. There's been a few times when the guy has been like, "Oh no, you keep it," and I don't know if she sells them or what. I don't know. There's been a few times, maybe 2 out of 9 times.
Hey, at least she gets a really pretty ring.
It's crazy, right? Imagine finding like, oh my gosh, I don't even know, 9 guys. That's a lot.
That is. I can't even imagine.
Proposing.
She uses them as a trophy.
This is my trophy room, and it's all stuffed men. What a power play, actually. You know what? Gosh. Hey, chat, would you like to see my trophy room? They open up the door. And then here it is. It's all like
men.
Chatters that have been banned. It's all men that have been banned and stuffed. That would be actually, what a power play. What a flex move. I would like that.
Just had the hall of band names.
The hall of, my trophy hall. I'm a trophy hunter. So free meals, a low drop rate ring. Oh, feeling nice in a dress. I see what you mean. What were you gonna say? Ted?
Oh, I was gonna ask, what's been one of your proudest accomplishments as a VTuber so far?
Oh my gosh. Really, honestly, I was for probably my first year to year and a half, I felt so out of place, not gonna lie. I'm very grateful that everybody, I mean, literally every single person every other streamer has been so kind and nice to me, considering I'm like, once again, like so out of place and I don't have a lot of the same context that they have. And a lot of the humor is very different from what I used to. So, I mean, I'm very proud and, happy with my relationships that I've built with other people and like from so many different diverse backgrounds and stuff. I mean, literally you couldn't get probably two more different people than like me and Moriko, for example. You guys probably know Moriko. I don't know if you know Moriko, bad at video games.
I'm familiar.
But yeah, like you couldn't get like two different people, right? Two more different people. And the fact that we've been able to like build a friendship, build a friendship and, you know, be so kind to each other and be, you know, able to be together and to be like cool with each other and to be nice and happy. That's like probably the most proudest thing that I have. Because my dad, I mean, I'm sure you relate. My dad always used to have a saying, it's like, Ollie, money comes and goes, you know? But it's like relationships that last forever. And so like put care into your relationships and try to be a kind person, you know, in all of that. And I think that's what I'm most proud of, is just having so many kind people come alongside me and build me up, and I'm able to build them up too. I think that's like the best part and the most fun that I've had. And yeah. And obviously with my Twitch chat too, is a relationship with them. But I just mean like, there's such a diverse group of people that I've been able to be around and have accepted me, and vice versa.
Yeah,
that's all. Yeah,
I love that too. I love meeting new people, and I've made more friends through streaming than I have like in the past couple years, and it's just been amazing to get to get to talk to people too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I know my heart is so full when I think about it, because I really enjoy talking to people from diverse backgrounds, and the way that they think is so different from mine, and I enjoy that a lot. I think diversity is the spice of life, and variety is the spice of life too. And getting to talk to them makes my heart feel very full, and like, oh, you guys are so smart. And my chat teaches me stuff all the time. My chat teaches me so much all the time, and I'm so grateful to them and getting to talk to them. I'm sure you feel the same way too. I just want to hang out with them all the time. That's my problem. They have to peel me off of them, basically. They're like, go to work, please. I'm like, fine, I'm gonna go to work, I guess. So whatever, I guess, fine. Yeah, I'm sure you probably feel the same way though.
I do, yeah. I love getting to hang out with chat, because when I come on stream, it's like, oh my gosh, I get to hang out with my buddies, my chat for like the next however many hours, and then when a stream ends, I'm like, oh, where'd they all go?
I know. I want to do a Truman Show situation. I just want to be live 24 hours a day. I'm like, I mean, I don't want them to, but I don't want them to have a bad experience. So I know that I have to like stop and shower and, you know, work and everything. But I want to do a Truman Show. I want to be with them all the time, always. Let's go. You know, let's put my chip into their brains, right? Let's implant our consciousness into theirs. Let's do it. You know, let's just go crazy. Yeah, I just think, why not be together constantly? Let's just grip it and rip it. Yeah, I mean, why not go down to the courthouse right now, Ten? Let's go get a common law marriage between us and our Twitch chat. Let's just do it.
No, you don't. What about the bathroom, Ollie? No bathroom. No bathroom breaks. No bathroom breaks. I know I have to technically go shower and everything, but let's just put an implant in there. You know what I mean? Let's just stick her in there. Let's just the implant will automatically censor the important stuff.
That's true. It'll automatically censor. Okay, here's a question. Do you want your chat to see what you look like?
Probably.
Like, do you want to post IRL pics or just like
I posted a cosplay picture before with my face blurred and nothing discernible in the background, so I think that's fine. But I wouldn't want them to see my face. They can keep imagining.
That's how, okay, so I listen to my brothers, right? And my brothers have always said, like, don't show your face, like, just stay anonymous, you know, it's for your safety, it's for your protection and everything. Because, yeah, the other thing is, like, it's a little bit different, and it's just different if I maybe lived with family, if I lived with, you know, other people too. But I'm like, this is enough face. I look just like this IRL anyways. I look just like this anyways, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. And yeah, the implant would blow up if you had another thought about another woman. Of course, edible. Duh. Of course it would. Gotta keep them in line. Yeah, I gotta keep them in line. That's how I feel, though.
Put the fear of Ollie in them.
I put the fear of Ollie in them, yeah. Do you feel like your chat in general is very good?
Yeah, they're really well behaved. We've had literally zero issues. JC keeps everyone in line, and Mr. Sofik keeps everyone in line, and Mookie's here to ban Navidar.
Aw, yay. I know. That's so good. That's so good. Yay. I'm so glad. I know my chat is really good too. For the amount of people that we interact with, it's just crazy. Everybody's so chill and so good and encouraging and kind.
George,
A good man and a good mod. Who's lying? What? Oh, you don't have to lie to the guest.
George is here to cause chaos. Sometimes they're here just to like yell at me and tell me to do better at games.
Oh, don't listen to them. No, you gotta do poorly to keep them on their feet.
I'm so bad at games.
Oh, don't worry about that. No, don't worry about that. No. Sometimes they like it when you make them mad. Sometimes you gotta make them mad.
I gotta make them rage max.
Yes, you gotta make you trust me on this. Boys like it.
Oh yeah, they lost 5 times yesterday at Garf Kart trying to get first place.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You played with them? That's so fun.
So what I did yesterday to reveal the new outfit, I did a murder mystery and chat had to unlock 10 clues through mini games. And one of the games they played was Garf Kart, and they had to get first place, and they lost 5 times first.
Oh my gosh. Chat. What's wrong with this? It's just Garfield's cart. What's wrong with you guys? You guys can do it. Where's the gaming? Excuse me. Hello, where's the gaming? Okay. Anytime that I play with my chat, and I play with them all the time, they tunnel me and they go pew 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 pew. They can't stand it. They can't stand it. Face this in Mario Kart. I'll do it after rehearsals tonight. They do. They can't stand it. They can't stand it. What you have to do. Boys love this. Okay, so here's what you got to do. You got to make them a little mad, right? Mm-hmm. So they're pent up, right? They need some competition in their lives. They got to see boys, all they want to do inside is dominate, right? Monkey. They just talk like monkey inside, right? Monkey.
Guys
so
will see any picture and think, heck yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, literally anything. Ooh, right? They're like George of the Jungle. They're like monkey. They're like Tarzan, right? They're a little bit closer to monkey than we are, right? Right? And then, so they need to pop off a little bit. They need to get that the release of the tension, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta give them the outlet, video games, what have you. Let it all out there. Let them do the competition. Then they throw their computer. They throw their all that stuff, right? But yeah, you got to do a few more of them. They'll probably release all that pent up tension.
Yes.
But they're just mad. Don't worry about that.
Whenever I can hear my brother playing games in the background sometimes, and I know he's playing car soccer. It's Rocket League. Someone else just said
Rocket League.
It's Rocket League. And I can hear him like yelling at his keyboard. All that pent up. We really should make it like a hamster wheel in every house for men.
Boys would like a hamster. They would like a hamster wheel.
They would like a hamster wheel.
But we can't call it a hamster wheel.
No,
we should call it like a manly mission or something like that. We should call it like masculine.
The
alpha.
The alpha exerciser.
The alpha exercise. Like the alpha wheel could be good. Hey, bros, are you tired of being pent up? Are you tired of being pent up and mad all the time? Well, we've got the thing for you.
And listen, instead of like regular hamster wheel, there's like a woman that's beating them, so they're motivated to do better.
There's a holographic projected woman that's just slightly faster than them. Are you tired of being pent up and mad all the time? Are you tired of that? Yeah, I bet you are. Well, we've got something for you. This is the alpha wheel, and this is going to unleash your monkey mode, make you go faster. I think this might actually work. I think we're onto something here, Ted.
I think so. I agree that men are lower life forms compared to women, but don't write it.
No, listen, you can't. With girls, you can't. There's nothing to do with it. It's just completely different. We just think in a totally different way. It's fine. But for us, I'm a little bit of a crazy person. Like I said, I can't have any other women near my poor Twitch chat. Like I said, I can't have them uttering any woman's name. It just won't do for me. It just won't do. Otherwise, the beatings will continue. I'm just kidding. No, it's okay to think incorrectly. Well, I like my maternal neurons fire all the time. So I get like emotionally connected to some of the emotes that they post.
Yeah.
Right? And so I'm like, I start like, picturing some crazy thoughts, and I just go, wow, this is our child. This emote is our child, chat. He's crazy. This is crazy, dog. This is crazy. I don't think that women are like different and more intelligent. I think women are different and the same intelligence as men. It's truly what I think. But oh my gosh, I had this argument with this guy, and he's like, oh yeah, but he didn't want to neuter his dog. Because it changed their personality and everything. And he was like, yeah, and he's gonna become fat and lazy. Aww. And it's just science, And just like our ancestors, I can't leash my dog either. I'm like, I can't with this guy. I have like got into an argument with this guy. I couldn't with this guy.
I'm so confused. Did he think people were putting leashes on his ancestors?
He was like, just like our ancestors, just like our dog's ancestors, just like the wolves. You know what I mean? The wolves used to run free. Yeah, like the wolves, and just like us, I guess. We shouldn't be shackled, right? We shouldn't be shackled, and neither should our animals. That's such weird logic. I got into an argument. It's a weird, I don't know, some boys, but it is the West Coast. Yeah. So we got some crazy stuff. You got behavior. Yeah. Boys are a lot like, boys are like wolves, right? You gotta let them roam.
You can't put a leash on them. I mean, you can. That's what the wedding ring is for.
Amen, sister. Up top, amen.
Don't dishonor your ancestors, pretend to be a boy, and join the army.
Good movie. That's a good movie.
Remind me of Alicia's parents put on their young children with a tendency to run off. I was a leash child.
Were you?
Yeah. I have a tendency to bolt, even as an adult.
See, I get distracted very easily by sparkly objects, right? I'm sure you can relate with this. I get distracted very easily, and I kind of wander. I'm a little bit of a wanderer.
Same.
I'll be like, where am I?
That? Walk off.
Literally, yeah. For real. I probably should be leashed. Everybody was always like, we should GPS chip her, right?
Put an AirTag in her pocket.
That would be good too. Yeah, AirTag in the purse maybe. Yeah, but I can't help it if there's something sparkly or shiny. Gosh, I mean, it's illegal for girls to look at things now? It's illegal for me to look at sparkly objects now? Gee, sorry. Officer, please throw me in prison. Really? You think boys don't have any self-preservation instincts? Really?
I think it's so true, though, because every time I see a video of someone doing something stupid, like 99% of the time, it's a man.
Well, yeah, that's true. But why? Why do they do something stupid?
I don't know, but women live longer, and, like, it's a fact because men tend to do silly things, like, jump off bridges and stuff.
Boys are curious. Self-preservation doesn't pay the bills. Okay, you can't tell me jumping off trees is paying bills either. Set more accidental fires. Yeah, is it curiosity? I mean, what are you doing?
Men will do stuff just to see what happens. It's true, women have more anxiety, I think, that stops us.
Yeah, I don't think I have any curiosity about that, I'm not necessarily running to set things on fire.
Desu, are you my dad?
Me caveman, hit stick on head, make laugh. Really? So you're making your friends laugh?
My dad literally hit a pot against his head just to see what would happen.
That's wild. That's so wild. Oh, I'll pay you $50 to jump from this tree. If I paid you $100, would you jump off the roof of your house? If you had not the apartment. See, I would not. Let's ask chat. Chat,
$100. Would you jump off the roof of your house for $100?
It can't be more. It can't be like an apartment building.
Yes, yeah.
See?
Oh, men.
Oh, boys. This is why boys need us. This is why you need us, right? We have to tell you, no. In this economy, yes. No, the shorter part.
The shorter part. And there's no trampoline under you either.
There's no trampoline.
No trampoline.
You only have your legs, the ground, and God watching you.
Exactly.
What do you think? Yeah.
I did it for free as a kid. Were you playing Superman? I jumped off a roof for free.
Yep, it's just roll. It's just a Dark Souls roll. I've seen it in Dark Souls, so I'll be fine.
I played Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I can do it.
Yeah. I got this. Hold on. I will look so cool in my landing pose. I like how you're thinking about the landing pose and not about the jump. My gosh. God, look.
My lineage dies with me.
Okay, how do you feel about joint versus separate banking accounts for your spouse? For your post marriage? How do you feel?
So because I'm disabled, I can't own more than $2,000 in combined assets. So everything,
combined assets.
Yeah, so everything I have would have to be in my spouse's name anyway.
Okay. Yeah, but you would have to, so you'd have to just have your separate account. It would have to be separate, right? It have to be,
I would have to have my account with like legal stuff in it, and then my husband would have to have like a secret offshore account.
Wow, yeah, you'd have to have a secret offshore account. You'd have to do something in Monaco or Switzerland or one of them. Shh, but we never heard this, Chad. We never heard this. This one we didn't hear.
You did not hear this here, or like start a corporation and put all the money in there, I guess.
No, we're not hearing nothing about no S Corp. I don't know who that S Corp is.
What's an S Corp? I'm just a pink anime girl on the internet.
Yo, ooh, I don't know anything about taxes, ooh. Could you have a Swiss bank? That's called tax fraud. Sure. That's fully tax fraud, right?
I think if I had it, it would be tax fraud.
If you had it, it would be. That's fine. He can have however money he wants.
They can't know about the Ferraris in Montenegro. So true. How do you feel about separate versus joint bank accounts?
I feel like you'll probably want to put most of it in a joint. But I'm a big, I like to do little surprises and stuff. So I wouldn't want him to get into suspicious. And I would we have a little bit, you know what I mean, squirreled away on mine.
I also always believe that every woman should have a get out fund. In case, God forbid they need that. Yeah.
You know what? I'm so trad. I'm in it to win it. I really, truly do not believe in divorce. I really, truly do not. As much as you can, you are sticking through it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like most of the times it really is, how do I want to say it? A lot of my friends are on they're divorced once, twice now.
Wow.
And it's very common on the West Coast. Just keep all the money yourself. It's very common on the West Coast to get divorced, but I truly am in the minority. I do believe in poison. No, I don't believe in divorce. I'm in it. It's till death do us part, okay? It's till death do us part. And I'd like to have a surprises and fun. Yeah, exactly. It's surprises and fun account.
Divorce and the dirt.
Yeah, they can't divorce me if they're dead, obviously. No. But I don't believe in that. I'm very traditional. I'm very much my parents are still married their whole lives. So I don't know. Is it like that with you and your parents? I think so, right?
My parents are still together. They're going on, into the double
digits.
Million
years.
A million thousand years. And hopefully it'll
zillion years.
Another million zillion years. But ideally I would like to find the one and not have to use it, but it's have the peace of mind of knowing if things did take a turn, I would have the funds to get out.
Yeah. Understandable for sure. Do you believe, okay. Well, let's see. I do believe this is what I've been thinking about recently about love and relationships and everything. Because a lot of my friends are like, oh, I'm just not the same as I am. The person I was when I got together with him is not the person that I am now and everything. I believe that's okay when you're dating, right? But when you're married and stuff, it really is a commitment, right? Yeah, and I'm you grow together. Yeah, you do. You should be growing together because that's your partner, right? That's supposed to be your life partner. And it's okay if you're just casually, you're just oh, I was seeing him and I'm it's not going to work out. That's okay. That's the time to figure that out, right? Yeah. I becomes we in all things. Yeah, 100%. And I'm there's so many, almost all the time is my girlfriends or whatnot. They'll be yeah, we're getting a divorce. We just don't love each other anymore. And I'm you gotta be working at it. Sometimes you're just not gonna love each other. Sometimes it's gonna be hard to love each other. Sometimes it's gonna be inconvenient. Sometimes it's gonna suck, right? All these times and everything like that. And I just really believe like that's the time when you really buckle down, right? And it should always be like your relationship comes first, right? Because that's the thing. It's like sometimes your other things are gonna have to sacrifice to prioritize your relationships. And a lot of the times it's like the reverse, right? And that's what I've seen. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I think a lot of the times people believe that marriage is 50-50 all the time, but it's not.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's going to be like 90-10. Sometimes it's going to be like 70-30. And if you try to force that 50-50, it's not going to work. And I think a lot of people just don't know how to stick it out when things get hard. Like I know that the divorce rate for people with disabilities is about 80%. It's really, really high. Because, you know, people, they think they can handle it. And then they're like, oh, so
they can handle it.
You're not getting better. And this part of illness is actually really ugly. I'm just going to tap out.
Yeah. And it's like, I think it's so hard too, because on the other side, it's like, well, why aren't you doing more? But you can only do more. You can only do the most that you can, right? You can't sometimes do all of it. And it's easy, and you have to fight this almost every single day of like building up little seeds of resentment, right? That's the killer. And I think like, you know, resenting someone else for not being at the same level as you are, not being able to give as much as you can, right? But you're 100% right. And like, it's not always gonna be 50-50. Obviously it should be like 100-100, right? You give your 100, whatever that is, I give my 100. But yeah, the seeds of like, I guess resentment and, you know, doubt and that kind of thing is just so, it's like toxic. It really is. And yeah, I think so. I'm very much, I'm a believer in like, this is, you grow together and you really prioritize it. If it's just inconvenient for you and you tap out, it's just not gonna work. You know, don't get married. You know what I mean? That's
I know what you mean. But that's why I love,
you could be partners, but you know,
I love the saying you grow through what you go through. Because I 100% believe that like it can make you stronger if you're willing to stick it out. But then I also say like, trauma didn't make me stronger. It made me funny.
Oh my gosh. It's through sickness and in health. Yeah, exactly. Desu. Yeah, exactly.
Till death do us part, not until, you know, inconvenience do us part.
Yeah. And I think like it takes finding mature people who are ready to like, you know, think about their life in the long term too. It takes that, which is hard to find.
It is.
So it's understandable. Like,
and I hear
it's really
everyone these days. Like, it's so hard to meet people who are marriage minded because they don't want that.
Yo, no kidding. You are preaching to the choir here. But I mean, like, this is one of the reasons why I'm so uninterested in like even looking like IRL like that, because it's so focused on hookup culture now.
Oh my gosh, it's awful.
And all of my friends who are getting married now and who have gotten married since COVID have all started on Tinder. And it's not something I'm interested in. It's not something I'm interested in doing at all. And I don't like hookup culture. It's not for me. I know me. It's not for me.
Yeah.
And, you know, all of them who are getting married or who have, you know, the partnership and who are moving in together and all of that, they've all met each other through Tinder and like going through this whole like casual and then will they, won't they? And then like, you know, that kind of thing. And it's not something I'm interested in. And yeah. And I'm like, no, I'm good. Thank you though. No, thank you. And it's fine. No judgment for chat if you guys are interested in that. I have no judgment. It's just not for me. No judgment. Really. Yeah.
I would rather be friends with someone and like get to know them on a very personal level and then decide that I want to be with them rather than be like, oh, I'm going to have a one night stand and then we'll see what happens. It's just not for me. And you know, power to you. I don't care about that if that's what you're into. But for me personally, I'd rather just I want to find someone I can be a friend with and a partner with.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it's all, I get why it's prevalent, but I think it just, leads to a lot of issues as well. Like there's a lot of pitfalls. There's a lot of pitfalls that you have to avoid to have a, successful start like that.
Yeah.
I get why it's very prevalent. Everybody has needs. Everybody has urges, of course. But, there's a lot of pitfalls, and I've seen it a lot with my girlfriends. I've seen it just happen time and time again. But yeah, I'm just so not interested. I'm not interested in that. Listen, let me tell you, we're just going to go on our own little route, okay? We're just going on our own little thing. It's very skewed. How is it skewed? I want to hear. How is it skewed?
Randy, I'd like to hear your perspective. From a male perspective. What do you guys think? What do you think? Do you have trouble meeting people who are of similar mind to you?
Do you think that online dating is a good place to find like long-term relationships, or where would you guys think is it? Like, honestly, for me, I'm like, I don't know where. I don't even know how to say it. It's like, I don't think it's like femcel or whatever they say, but I'm just like, no thanks. You know what I mean? I'm just like, no thanks in that. No, women have the pick of the crop. Only pick the top 5% of attractive men. I think it's probably because, like, for Tinder and that kind of thing, it's probably because they're looking to satisfy their physical needs. They're looking to satisfy their physical needs. I don't think they're right. You know what I mean? They're really looking for one thing sometimes, and maybe another thing another time. You match with almost nobody. The few that you do put in no effort or have no personality. Really? I've never done. So this is all new to me. This is all new. I only know it from my girlfriends, like, going on casual times. Casual hookup times.
After 2 failed engagements. Oh
my gosh. Well, hey, listen. I'm right there. I'm not right there with you, but I'm right there with you in spirit because I'm single. So, hey.
Yeah.
I'm there with you. It's okay. Single as a Pringle. Yeah, and I think like it's a good thing to be able to find blessings where you're at, That's how I feel. Yeah. Still hope-pilled.
Finding genuine connections with people that, later down the line, if something happens, it happens. But now, just let it blossom. And that's how I feel.
On Tinder, tickle time is a commodity. I love it. Women are the sellers because men are more desperate, and it really is a seller's market. Oh my gosh. I was with you until you said sellers. That's weird. But I was with you. I was with you when we were talking about tickle time, but I can't talk about women selling. I'm going to get thrown into prison. Those accusations aren't right. But, I understand how you guys are saying for sure. I mean, how do you guys think, okay, it doesn't invalidate your experiences, but let me tell ya, 10 maybe can relate a little bit. How do you think that, like, maybe we feel, right? When all the other girls out there, or not all the other girls, hashtag not all girls, but a lot of other girls out there are on that site for that very specific reason. And also, then the assumption becomes women are out there for that specific reason, right? And like, that's what people are going there for. It's perpetuating the cycle. And we're not part of the cycle. 10 and I are not part of the cycle. We don't want to be part of that cycle.
Yeah.
We don't want to be part of that, right? How do you think that, it's hard for us too. It's hard, definitely. It's hard for anybody, I think, who doesn't want to go into that cycle. Anybody who's outside of that norm, it's very difficult. Yeah. So all of us are struggling in the same way. Have to puddle through the you can't get poison pilled while you're in the poison swamp.
And look, I've been on dates. I've been on dates with men. I've been on dates with women. I've been on dates with they thems. It's no one's looking for a serious relationship is the issue. And like the few people that were looking for serious relationships, my big problem is if someone lacks ambition, I find it such a turnoff. Like if your goal in life is to rot, I do not have any interest. I need someone who's ambitious because I'm ambitious and too ambitious for my own good. So if your like only goal in life is to like lay there and be lazy and not contribute to anything, and you just want like a mom to take care of you, that's such a turnoff.
I have Scarlet Rat. Yeah, I always say, I think it's important to have something that you like to do. That's, I think. Yeah. No, Fuzz, I agree too. It's such a shame. And I'm like an extrovert and I struggle 100,000,000%. Not that I'm looking, but I struggle with even like coming up with alternatives because dating sites and dating apps are so prevalent now.
Mm-hmm.
They literally are like 99% of it. Like, shoot. It's wild. But I always say like, have something you like to do, even if it's just like hanging out and doing something. I can relate with you there. Like have something you like to do. And I think that's important too.
No,
I agree.
Like have a hobby, have an interest, have something you want to develop in, but please don't just be the kind of guy that wants to sit on the couch all day and not do anything or contribute anything.
Where to find girls like Ollie IRL? Well, I dox myself almost on the daily, so
Ollie will literally tell you herself.
There's a joke. It's not real.
It doesn't really happen. Don't visit
It doesn't really happen. Don't even listen to me when I talk. Don't listen to me. Just go to church or ballet practice. Yeah, I'm at one or the other. Yeah, I think the most important thing is connections, though, for real. The most important thing is just connecting with people. And I do feel like, I don't know about you, but I see my chat as like individuals. Like I'm very excited to talk to each of them.
Yeah.
And I don't see them as like,
if they tell me something about them, I usually remember it.
I try to
too. I have a terrible memory.
I try to. I just talk to every woman I see until I meet Ollie.
It goes up to the 90-year-old grandma in Walmart. Are you Olivia Monroe? The funny thing is, she could say yes because Olivia Monroe is like was like a popular name.
Yeah, it is. It's a popular name. Just don't Google me, okay? Don't Google it. It's a popular name. You don't need to know all my details all the time.
You don't need to know that she was a nurse in World War II, guys. That's private information.
Florence Hender. What was her name?
Florence Nightingale.
Florence Nightingale. Florence Nightingale. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yeah. I agree. It's all about connections. Anyways, where are we going? Do we have any? Oh, I got a question. Do you ever get? Okay. What's a good piece of dating advice then? Do we have any dating questions?
Yeah, do you guys have dating questions or questions about VTubing?
Yeah, do you have any questions? I mean, we're a fountain of knowledge here. We're two fountains of knowledge. 1 million. Okay, let's start with number 1. We'll get to 1 million at the end. Do you want to go backwards alphabetically or chronologically?
What's something you'd say and think, oh yeah, that's the guy?
I think someone who is nice. Oh, that's the guy for me.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you? I mean, I'm straight, by the way. So that's why.
Oh, I think I made it obvious that I don't really care as long as I find some kind of attraction.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like, if I have to be like mentally attracted to them. I want them to be nice to me. Like that's a thing. But someone who's really good at listening is important to me too.
It's basically a necessity. Otherwise, they're gonna die. For me, I mean, I'm gonna assault them every day with words. I'm gonna assault them every day, so they better be ready to listen a little bit.
Ollie getting up stream is gonna tell. She's gonna tell an 8-hour story to her husband about how stream went.
Yeah. So, anyways, and then I did this, and then I did this. I hope he's ready to disassociate because he's gonna have to.
How much cheese is too much?
All I need is just the appearance. Yeah, I just need the appearance of listening. I don't need to actually listen. But anyways, what were we going to say?
How much cheese is too much cheese before a date?
I would say, do you want to bloat, Max? Are you looking to bloat up? Are you looking to bloat up so you can appear like you have bigger peacock feathers?
That's a great question.
If so, there's probably no upper limit.
I would say if you're lactose intolerant, probably don't eat cheese before a date. If you're not lactose intolerant, you better be shoving that cheddar. You gotta be cheddar maxing.
Yeah, maybe you should show up and be the ugliest possible to see if they're okay with that. To see what's their level.
Oh, George has a question. How did 3 a.m. get started? I'm very curious about that too.
3 a.m. got started. It was literally, we were approached. All of the girls were approached. A lot of people think, okay, because I'm technically the leader, but honestly, I'm more like this spokesperson, if that. I mean, all the girls really do their own thing. But we kind of were like, oh, what if we need like a spokesperson or like a one person kind of thing? And I was like, oh, I'll do it. That's fine. That sounds like fun. But all of us were approached at the same time. All of us were approached at the same time, actually, by the manager, the owner / manager. And they were like, hey, I have this idea. Like, I think the 4 of you guys would be amazing. And so all of us talked to each other because we're very close. Koki, Callie, me, and myself. And we all talked to each other. And we were like, what do you think? I mean, what about this? What about this? And blah, 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 blah. So the Koki always thinks she's the leader. Oh, well, no. I mean, everybody does their own thing. And we all bring like our strengths and stuff. And that's literally how it got started. We were approached. All of us, we attended WeebCon. And it kind of, we were posting together and we were like, you know, doing a lot of stuff together. And I think that's what sparked it. It was after WeebCon that this idea happened, and then we were approached by the owner. But yeah, so there is an owner. There's another person who's not me, by the way, and is not related with me. I don't know why people think that this is like my dad or something owns 3AM. Not true. Unrelated to any of the girls to Mr. Pink. Unrelated to any of us, and is not like is not related with any of us, is not dating any of us, is not nothing like that. But they approached all of us, and we all said yes, it's totally me. You're right, it's me. I just have so much free time it's my adopted brother. I have so much free time in my spare time, but I do have adopted brothers, and I do have biological brothers, and I do say like non-adopted brothers. It's just people that I grew up with, right? I call them my brothers anyways. And then I also have cousins. It's none of the Monroes. It's nobody I'm related to or not related to. Well, never mind. It's none of my brothers. Just, that's all you know. Just nobody in my family, okay? And yeah, so that's pretty much how it started. Yeah, and it's been great. I mean, all the girls, the great thing about it is like, all of the girls are so willing to just drop whatever and help you out with anything you need. You know what I mean? So and cute. That's really, really, yeah, it's so nice because all of us are very, we're very hardworking. I know that. And that's something that attracted me to, you know, hanging out with me and Koki, not just their wonderful personalities, but also, you know, their hardworking attitudes. And they're like, it's like, we all care so much about our streams. Like you can tell that each one cares so much. Like we, even going into 3AM, all of us, our biggest priority was like, I'm not doing this if it's going to change our content, right? Each one of us was like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. And I was watching you guys last night during Koki's new outfit reveal.
Yeah. Yeah, we've all met each other in real life. Yes, we all have. And so not only that, but I've seen them all naked.
Ollie just got dropped
only because I ripped my clothes off first.
Oh my gosh. No, but I'm the same way. Like, as soon as I'm in a room full of girls, I'm like, do you guys mind if I take my shirt off?
Here comes the boobs. I'm like, you might as well, right? No, every time that I've roomed with a girl, it doesn't matter, VTuber or not, I'm like, hi, I'm going to change. Yeah. And I'm just like already ripping off my clothes.
Camp. I went to sleepaway camp. So it's like, if you learn really quickly, just, you know, strip. It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
It's nothing to be embarrassed about. Your body is not anything to be embarrassed about. I keep trying to tell my chat this. They're all like, oh no, please, I don't want to see boobs.
What?
The Olympians, they're pure. They're pure-hearted individuals, and they don't want to see any noodle parts. And so I always tell them, listen. I tell them, I say, I don't want you guys to be ashamed. This is normal biology, right, Ten? This is normal. I don't want you guys to be embarrassed or ashamed about your body parts or my body parts. I don't want that to happen.
Just remember, the tummy is where you keep all your organs. You gotta have a little extra roundness on top. It's protecting your organs. And you're much harder to kidnap.
Every body part has a purpose.
Yeah.
A purpose.
Aki and Rue would like to know, do you have any advice for new streamers?
Okay, you first. I'll go after.
I would say my advice is to just start streaming. Don't buy anything. Don't invest in anything until you know that you like this.
Yeah, I think that's really smart advice too. A lot of my community members and have a lot of even my mods have started streaming just to see if they like it and stuff. And I think like it helps a lot if you're a viewer, if you're a part of a community already, because you can be like, hey, you can reach out to people who see streams and kind of know a little bit. And so kind of rely on your community that you're in, and ask questions and then try it out for yourself. Do you like this? Maybe you just hate talking to people and you didn't know that until now. But yeah, before you even start that next step of buying things and upgrading equipment and everything, just see if you like it. Just do some test streams. There's no pressure. Nobody, literally 0 people at 0 time will put any sort of expectation or pressure on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if you have literally no viewers, it doesn't matter. You're just trying to feel it out. Yeah, don't put pressure on yourself. Don't put expectations on yourself. Just go forward with
Even
it.
if
But
you
yeah,
realize you don't like it, I would say like just try it. And then you could be like, later down the line, you could be like, oh, this isn't for me. And then you've invested nothing and you've lost nothing.
Yeah. It's better to know that you don't like something rather than to never know at all. Yeah, I think. So you might as well try it.
Yeah.
And I would say if you're starting out, so I guess for like, what about a streamer starting out? Like who's got a model or like maybe like a new streamer, What about that?
I would say consistency is really, really important. Starting out, try to stream on the same nights for the same amount of hours so people can form habits and expect you to be there. And don't go into other people's streams and advertise yourself. That's a big no-no.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're connected with communities, you probably already know this, but read the rules and make sure that you understand them in the different communities. But besides that, if you're a new streamer, just so you don't accidentally, come across wrong or miscommunicate yourself, especially when you're starting out, that can be tricky. But as you mentioned, definitely consistency. But I would say also, don't be afraid to talk more with your chat about what they want to see and what they like about your stream. You do have to kind of distance yourself a little bit from it, because even for me, this is hard too, because I put so much of my life and my heart and my soul into my stream, right? It can be hard when someone insults it, or not insults it, but critiques it, right? They're like, I don't really like when you do this, right? That can be hard.
Yeah.
So you have to start thinking kind of like, okay, I want to improve. I want to get better. And what do you guys like to see? What do you guys, maybe just focus on the positives if that's the case. Yeah. Just be like, what do you guys want to see more of, right? What game do you guys want to see me play next?
And also, don't be afraid to change things up if something isn't working.
Yeah, I completely agree. And also, Twitter is a good way to get connected with VTubers of all sizes. When I was just starting out, I definitely found VTubers that were kind of debuting around the same time as me. And that's kind of, I don't even consider like VTuber generations or anything like that. But for example, like Koki was around there. And I remember seeing her name. I didn't talk to her yet, but people who were around that time. So yeah, even if you're just like, oh, I'm debuting, let's just say I start streaming this month, or I started streaming in April. Maybe I can find other VTubers who, are debuting this month, and like we can come alongside this journey, I think it helps a lot when you have people going alongside that in your journey. Yeah,
for sure.
Rising tide raises all boats. Yeah.
What's your opinion on VTubers dating chatters? I've heard of at least one marriage that day.
Why not? My chat's like, oh gosh, no. Listen, let me tell you, why not? I encourage it. All right, let's just grip it and rip it. Why? I wanna date all of you guys. No, for real. I wanna date you guys. I'm very happy to. I would be very happy to date you guys. The only reason I can't is because, unfortunately, I don't know that it's safe always. But, let's just try it out. Hey, are you asking me? Why don't we just go? And why don't we just go and, hey, okay, who's cutting my microphone?
Mods, please, let the woman speak.
Okay, thank you. I'll be quiet now. How do you feel, then?
I don't know, but like I said before, if it was like a genuine connection and we were really compatible and talking for a long time,
yeah, why not?
I would consider it.
Maybe it's just because of how I see them. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not a typical gamer or internet person or Twitch person or VTuber or whatever. Can I finish the statement? But I mean, I see all of you guys as individuals. I'm very blessed to get to know them, you know, I would say pretty well because we get to talk a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we should ask chat. Would you guys ever date a VTuber? We should ask you guys.
Chat,
would you guys ever date a VTuber? Do you think we're too crazy? Not us two, but hypothetically.
I would, yes, sure, would.
Aw, that makes us feel better. Yay!
Oh yeah,
they're all crazy.
Shin has the dog. Shin has a dog tattoo.
Really?
Yeah, he's got the Mint Castella.
Casteller, I love Mint.
She's so funny.
Sweet. She's so funny. She's so smart.
I did see some more questions.
Yeah. Any other questions? Any other questions? Hi, I'm here. I'm here with you. I'm all yours. I'm in your I'm pliable putty in your hand.
Zoink would like to know, when women say they don't care about how a guy looks, that's just BS, right?
No, I mean, I truly... Okay. Please, you answer first. You answer first.
For me,
You answer first.
It's like a 50-50. If there's physical attraction, because unfortunately that is the first thing most people notice, I'd be like, oh, that guy caught my eye, you know? But I think it's also like through anonymous dating, like if I was dating a viewer, I wouldn't know what they look like, and I could develop a relationship kind of naturally rather than one based on looks.
I am, first off, I'm crazy. So take that into, please understand that I'm crazy. Second off, okay, hi, Hunky McMahon, bye, good to see you. I'm crazy, number one. Number two, it truly doesn't matter to me because, I find that the vibes are just more important. And you're like, what are vibes? And I'm like, we vibe. We're vibing. If you're in this chat and you like being here, you already know that we're vibing, right? Because we're talking to you guys and you're talking to us. We're vibing. That's what vibing is, right? And the other part of that is also, if I was like, oh, I'm gonna, like, I think he would look better in like a sweater or something, I'm gonna just try to get him to wear the sweater. I'm just gonna be like, all right, he's my little Ken doll.
No, the amount of times I think about, well, I want me and my future spouse to wear coordinated outfits together.
I'm like, you know, it's just better for me. What can I say? A little bonus, Barbie and Ken. You made it. He's my little Ken doll.
You best be prepared. We're gonna be the best looking couple. You have to start
thinking in my mind. You know, mentally, I'm there. Yeah, mentally, I was just So that's pretty much. Anyways, good question though. Good question. Thank you.
Ollie, what made you decide to do the interview?
What made me decide to do the interview? So kind of Tenshi to ask. And so I was like, heck yeah. JC is the one who hooked us up. JC was literally the backbone of my long rage stream that I did. JC built like a really wonderful spreadsheet and everything. Big ups to JC. Very smart human being. Very smart human being. Yes. Love bean burritos, by the way. Yeah, very smart spreadsheet, man. And helped me so much in my Excel ways when I was doing my Rageathon. And JC was like, hey, yo, I'm sure she would love it if you would just want to like pop her a DM. And I was like, all right. And I was like, hey, what's up? And I was like, hey, what's up, girl? Hey, what's up? You want to do like an interview? And that's pretty much how it happened. His looks, okay, what is this? Joking. His looks matter less because I will dress and sculpt him. I am an architect. I will build him up. I will chisel. I don't care what kind of condition the clay is when I receive the clay. I don't care. I'm going to chisel. I'm going to start getting out my tools kit. Okay, I'm going to chisel. I'm going to start think.
Ollie will whittle you down.
JC Denton. Yeah, I'm going to whittle a masterpiece. I'm Michelangelo. You are my David. Anyways.
How do chatters make sure they're messaging without the context of body language? Well, you have to take into consideration if your streamer has the ESL debuff first. And then I tell my chat this all the time, like, I'm very dumb. There is not a thought behind these eyes. I do not have a face meant for thinking.
Are you ESL?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. I didn't even notice. Way to go, girl. Way to work it out. I can't even imagine.
Thank you. I did a lot of speech therapy as a child.
No, it's amazing, amazing. I don't, like, literally some of my chat members are joking with me and everything, and they're like, they're ESL too, and they're like on the exact, they're making jokes that are 10 times smarter and funnier than me.
English than me.
Literally. I'm like, and English is my first language. And I'm like, oh, that's just great. Flex on me. And I'm like, they're coming up with like Shakespeare jokes and everything. I'm like, all right, I will see myself out the door.
I have white girl energy. What does that mean?
You have white girl energy. I don't know what that means either, but she has white girl energy. She's the planetary energies. Very white. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Wait, what does that mean? Is it because I told you guys I like pumpkin spice?
Oh, well, that's just a girl thing.
It's so good.
It's really good. I would say, okay, here's what I would say. How does a chatter make sure that their message lands appropriately, right? Well, first off, without the context of body language, first off, I always picture my chat. I always picture my chat as individuals, and I picture their body language for them.
No need to T-pose, guys. Ollie's already picturing it.
I'm picturing what you're doing for you, so you don't even have to like add in the context. I got you, bro. I got you. Don't worry. Yeah. So, Are
you imagining us naked, Olivia? Chilean would like to know.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, all the time. That's how I calm myself down. Yeah.
I did say this question before. Someone would like to know how early or late into a relationship it has to be for them to walk around in their underwear in front of you.
Girls or boys? Good. Okay.
It was a guy that asked it, so I'm assuming boys.
I think guys want to see girls in their underpants all the time. So I think, whenever the girl feels comfortable doing that. I think it's welcome for the guy to see. Yeah, basically, the sooner that can happen, the better. Whenever she's comfortable. However, for the guy, that's a good question. I honestly don't know. I mean, I don't know. Walking around in just the underpants, I don't know if she's staying over probably and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not if she's staying over.
Well, we're the cute boxers, if we can have this deal. Okay, boys. Boxers or briefs?
Okay, boys. Boxers or briefs.
Women, too, if you wear boxers. I've worn boxers before. They're actually very comfy.
Do you have a particular kind of underpant that you like? Like the boy short?
I love boy shorts, and I really like thongs. I think they're really comfy.
Thong fan. Yeah, I'm a big G-string, T-string kind of girl, but, that's just me. Boxer briefs, boxers, briefs. Yeah. Boxers. A lot of people go boxers. Okay. Yeah. Nobody does, the really tighty whities. What are they called? What are the really tighty whities one called?
Underoos, I think. Unless I just made that up.
I call all underwear underoos.
There used to be like a whole song. Underwear is fun to wear when it's underoos.
Maybe that's a brand. Banana hammocks, tighty whities, jockeys, any jock straps. Ooh, any G-strings, jock straps. Anybody?
Someone would like to know, what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
It's a tough one. This is a tough one then, mate. Do you have a favorite?
I like either peanut butter or cookie dough. Those are probably my two favorites. Or pumpkin during pumpkin season.
Yeah, cookie dough is really good. You know what I've been obsessed with? All right, Possessio. Okay, I've been obsessed with this. I guarantee you guys, if you guys try these out, your life is going to be changed. Same for you, 10. Okay, next time you go to Target or Walmart or grocery store, in the frozen section, Ben & Jerry's / probably generic brand, they have the edible balls of cookie dough. They're little tiny little balls of like cookie dough, like chocolate chip cookie dough and everything. Yeah. These are so good. They have basically replaced all of my desserts if I ever want a sweet little treat, because you don't have to, they're really tiny, so you can just have like one or two at a time. So good. Oh, and they're basically edible cookie dough balls. They're so good. They're amazing. They're so good. I love them.
I love
them.
edible
I love
cookie
them.
dough. I used to make it all the time.
Oh, heck yeah. I don't even care about the salmonella. I'll just take the regular stuff.
No, literally, sometimes I would buy like the Nestle bake and eat cookies and just eat the dough.
Yeah. I love that. Me too. I would just go to town on it. I mean, not all in one day, but like spread that out. I'm not eating that all in one day. I'll probably get sick if I do that. I love it. Over the food risk, yeah, we'll both get salmonella together. We'll both be the only people.
Worth it. Risk it for the biscuit.
Worth it.
That's what I always say.
Yeah. Any other questions, you guys? You guys have two wonderful ladies.
Any other questions? Salmonella sisters.
Okay, Matcha says you were naked in front of 3 a.m. day one. Do you treat guy friends the same? No, I do not. Okay, listen. It's going to be shocking, but I don't rip my clothes off in front of every man that I see, just immediately. Okay, I'm from the West Coast, so nudity is not as big of a deal. But I don't just start stripping down in front of every boy that I don't know. It's only that is shocking. Shut up. Take two dinner dates. Whatever. They don't know. They don't believe me. But anyways, no. The answer is no. Do you have any other questions? Now I'm mad at you guys.
No, guys, we can't rage max. What are a few icebreakers for a guy to ask on a date? I would say like just be genuinely interested. If you're going off of like a dating profile, make sure you know, or maybe like Google a few things relating to some of her interests, and then you could be like, oh, I hear you really like art. What do you think about Monet? What do you think of water lilies? You know?
Do you ever want to go to the Louvre together?
The Louvre.
I heard you like art. I heard you like art. Would you like to go to the Louvre together?
I would.
She just has her Insta bio on there. What does the Insta bio say?
Yeah.
We will break it down for you.
We'll decode it.
Yeah, what does it say? What does your Insta bio say? What does her Insta bio say?
I lost you, JC. You don't know Monet? You don't know water lilies? It's my favorite painting. I cried when I saw it IRL for the first time.
Really?
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Yeah, it is really pretty. You're 100% right. I don't click on that. Oh, you don't click. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Then, yeah. Haystacks is pretty base, too. I had to remember their name. Investigate her digital footprint. There you go. Do you have workout tips for someone just getting started? This for me? Do you work out?
I work out, yeah. I'm trying to go to bed early again so I could wake up and like work out and at the start of my day, yeah. I would say tips for someone just starting out is find what you're comfortable with. People are going to give you a lot of different pieces of advice, but I would say find an exercise that really sticks. For me, I like to do Zumba in the morning, and then I alternate between abs, legs, and arms.
Zumba. Was that an Olympian? We can start a training camp. Yes, that was an Olympian, and yes, we can start a training camp. See how excited they are? I'm excited too. I think we need to. I had this vision. I think it was a vision, or maybe it was a dream. It was Chat's nightmare. I woke up and it was like this. It was like Be a Man, the montage, but it was all of my Twitch chatters. It was everybody in Twitch chat. Yeah, and we were all like karate chopping. It was amazing. It was basically Chat's nightmare, my dream. All-time favorite video game, just one.
You're gonna make her pick?
I'm gonna ask you first.
Oh, that's so hard. So I didn't grow up playing video games. I've really only been discovering them in like the last year.
All right, let's go, girl.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I would say right now it's Monster Hunter World because I'm really enjoying it.
Hey yo.
Do you also play Monster Hunter?
I play a little bit of World. I play a little bit of Rise. Sorry, I've played a little bit of Rise, but my Hunter rank is super low. But I do play it. It's fun to play on the quest with everybody. I like it.
Yeah, I love playing with other people. What's yours?
Wait. I was gonna make one of those top 20 things, but I forgot. Good question. Great question. Fantastic question, Twitch chatter. Don't look at me. Do not perceive me. Hold on. See right there. I'm gonna look at when did I play recently. It's not Jump King. Stop it. It's not. They don't know. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. See right there. See right there. See right there. Why are you so nervous? I've forgotten all the video games.
It's like when someone asks you your name and suddenly you can't name any name ever.
I don't have a clear favorite. I will say Fire Emblem Awakening is really nice. There's a pink-haired dancer named Olivia, and she's really pretty in that. But she's very shy and everything, so I couldn't like super self-insert. But I could like make her have babies and stuff in there, so that was pretty cool. Animal Crossing is another banger. Sorry, not sorry about that one. Let's see. Trauma Team, Kid Icarus Uprising, Doom. I would say Doom 2016 or whatever that one came out. And let me think here. Star Fox 64. Oh, sorry, you said just one? Doesn't matter. I'm going off. I'm popping off. I'm unloading.
She's got a top
Rapid
20.
fire. Elden Ring, also another great one. Overwatch 2, no one cares about but me. I love Overwatch 2. I'm a little addicted. I know Blizzard wants all my money, and I don't care. Let's see. Anything else? I've loaded. I'm unloading right now. Let's see. Yoshi's Story, that's good.
What's your favorite Disney movie and your favorite Disney song?
God Help the Outcast.
That's
my favorite
such
song,
a good
maybe.
one.
Yeah, I love God Help the Outcast. Oh no, I was gonna say Through Heaven's Eyes is really good. It's from Prince of Egypt.
I love the Prince of Egypt.
Really good.
Yeah.
Let's see. Favorite Disney movie though. I mean, Gaston's really good too, but that's a jokey one. Gosh, I don't know. My favorite Disney movie, what would you say? This one's a hard one.
My favorite Disney movie is Frozen because it's really
it's
unironically good. My favorite Disney song though is Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid. That was like my go-to karaoke song for years and years.
Of course. I love that one. Chad always asks that for me when I do my random karaoke's. Yeah, WALL-E. If WALL-E is allowed, maybe WALL-E. I love singing that one.
Pixar's allowed. They're part of Disney.
Yeah, and maybe WALL-E. Beauty and the Beast is really good too. Strangers Like Me. The whole Tarzan soundtrack. It's all good. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. I have to reevaluate, every year.
Your favorite Disney
I have
song
to reevaluate
into the movie? Is it from one of the outtakes? I love the outtakes from movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like Life's Too Short is a Frozen outtake song. It didn't make it into the movie, but it's really good.
I did not know that. Okay, and then also I saw Mulan. Yeah, Mulan's really good as well. Mulan has been really good. I mean, there's a lot of really good ones too. Okay, I was gonna say, Randy also asked thoughts on full time for both of you. Would you ever go full time? Would you like to go full time?
So I don't work. I technically could if I wanted to, but my house is too loud during the day, which is why I don't really stream during the day. But like I don't make enough to consider it. But I definitely would. I think it would be a lot of fun to be able to stream a lot more if my body would let me.
Yeah. Absolutely. I never heard Proud of Your Boy.
Oh,
I've never heard that one before. I have to look it up. It's good?
Yeah, it's really good.
Aladdin has so many too. Gosh, Aladdin, not Part of Your World. A Whole New World. Gosh, this is good too. I don't know. Why are you making me do this? Yeah, I would say for me, yeah, I would like to go full time. I just live in a very expensive area, and so what I'm trying to do now is to save up to move out because well, first off, yeah, I probably won't move until my lease is up, but my lease will be up next year. And so I don't, incur so many fees moving.
Yeah.
But yeah, moving any distance away is going to cost money. That's okay. It's going to cost money. And a lot of people are like, oh, why don't you just go full time? Why don't you just go full time? Because I do probably put in a really, really big work week outside of stream. Get all of chat to donate plasma. They're already donating plasma to me as I'm sucking it to get my energy. I'm sucking it up.
Energy vampire.
Yes, I'm an energy vampire. What can I say? I just happen to be an extrovert. And yeah, I would just say, yeah, so I'm saving up money to move away right now, and then that will be probably easier. But yeah, that's pretty much the situation right now. That's why I'm so tired in the morning. It's my fault. You're welcome. Make just enough to afford Cali, but not yes, we're like stuck in a rut right now,
Yeah.
Like I make enough to afford, like I'm so blessed. I make enough to afford bills, and like, I can do a little treat once in a while. I don't have to worry about my bills. I don't have to worry about my bills being covered. That is great. But it's like, to move away is expensive, and the moving trucks here are expensive, and even doing it myself is expensive, and and then you have the cost of living at a new place and settling everything down, because you have to think like the deposit, like, right? And you have to think, oh, I need a place to stay when I'm there, when I'm looking.
Yeah.
And so all of that is going to cost money. Yeah. Not to stress myself out, but yeah. So I don't make enough right now to like really easily move out, but I'm saving up just bit by bit. And yeah, I think one day that'll probably happen, whether it's to either another state or another part of the state that's just another part of the state that's cheaper. I don't know, but that would be nice, I think. The other thing is I'm a dance teacher, and it's very much reliant on my network of like gyms and stuff. I can go and buy a compound in Montana where all the chatters can roam free, and they can chop logs. They can chop logs. And they could go to town and buy hay. Heck, I don't know. We could do that. Sure. A whole big farm for my Twitch chat. I would love that. Yes, I would love that. I'm sure they would love that. They could just roam and run and run and run. But yeah, so that's kind of how you make sure there's definitely going to be enough for you guys to graze. Don't worry. We'll make sure of that. That's how I feel about that. Oh, somebody asked a question. Do you consider Studio Ghibli films to be Disney?
They're distributed by G Kids right now, so no. Because Disney, they never owned it. They were just a distributor in America for it, but right now it's G Kids.
She probably knows more than me, so I'm going to go with whatever 10 says on that. Is there anything we should avoid if we collab with people?
Maybe like making fun of the person you're collabing with. Like, if it's one thing if your style, because I have had friends where their style of friendship is just like teasing each other the entire time, but like actually being really, rude. That's what I would say to avoid. Yeah, I think it's better to err on the side of caution for that. The other thing is, I didn't do this on this journey today, but normally, like if I'm hosting or if I'm putting together something, or even if I'm just a part of it, what I might do is ask them if they have anything they don't want to talk about. But it's good to assume as well, like politics, religion, maybe even like some family sensibilities and that kind of thing. Like kind of vibe it out first, before you dive into or even make jokes about those topics. You don't want to accidentally trigger someone. But it is nice to know if you are collabing with somebody, if they do have any sensitivities or triggers, you might want to ask them ahead of time, or just be like, is there anything you just don't even want to joke about, right? Yeah, like that kind of thing. And then you can kind of see, definitely it helps even just doing that like 10 minutes before, like a few minutes beforehand, if you don't know them well enough. So about that current world event, if you like don't know them well enough or haven't seen a ton of their streams or something like that, and you don't know how they vibe, then that could be good. Really? You should never make monkey noises around Moriko. I didn't know that. Really? That's funny. I hate monkeys, but I make monkey noises. So that's funny. So tell me about your relationship with your mother. Yeah. And some people don't want to talk about, for example, there are streamers I know who never want to bring up like previous relationships or something like that. They will never bring that up. And so I know
to not put them in an awkward position about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know that they don't talk about that on their stream. The other thing is also like, I've had kind of notoriously, there are things, if you don't want to say things, if you don't want things out there, right? Cactus, if you're collabing, you can remind them as well. So that's something that you can also remind people.
Like,
for example,
if they say like, oh, how are you doing? You can just say, oh, I'm not going to answer that right now,
Yeah. Like if there's something that you don't want out there with yourself, like, like I've had collabs where like my location was doxed like right away and stuff. And I was like, whoops, we were not supposed to tell what city I was living in. We were not supposed to say my zip code, for example. Whoopsies. So that kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, it's happened, and you just kind of keep it popping, and you kind of, when you like to know vet, when you like to know weatherman, those kinds of things. So it's important for you to also make that clear, and obviously do the best you can to prevent that from happening. The other thing I would say is try to make them feel included and welcomed. I've been in really big collabs before, and sometimes, occasionally this has happened where like I almost have to be like, hi, I'm also here, and kind of insert myself a little bit just to like make sure they knew that I was there, like they're in the middle of a game or something. And so you just want to like be aware of everybody that's joining. I think that's good etiquette. It's never meant, I never have it done maliciously, but if, for example, if they're like just joining or something, try to include everybody, try to have questions, in case things go quiet, or in case maybe somebody wants to feel included. I know it feels like a lot, but you got this. I know it feels like a lot, but just basically be conscientious and be, be inclusive, be welcoming, and you'll be fine. Focus on the vibes. Yeah.
And also don't be frustrated at yourself if you get upset during a big collab and you feel like, you're not being heard. Just remember, it's not a personal thing. It's not targeted at you.
Yeah. And I think it's important as well, if you can, for a collab to test things beforehand, because that gives people respect of like, their time and stuff when they agree to collab with you, that you have everything ready to go and you're like, yep, you don't have to, do that much prep or like, send them everything ahead of time so they're prepared and they're ready to go. These are just very basic things, but like, hey, let them know when they should be on, and that kind of thing, and how long it'll last. Just try to be communicative and you'll be fine. It'll be great. And don't worry if there's scuff. Scuff is natural, and we're very used to scuff.
It's part of the lore. Did
I test Tenshi? No. You don't need to be tested. What?
It's working. Oh, we're back. We are so back.
Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
We're back.
We're so back.
We're back, baby.
We are so back.
We're so back. Do you test before? No, I don't test before. It was like, I thought you were doing a joke.
No. Twitch was like, hey, wouldn't it be funny?
Click. They were clicking it on and off in the back. They were like, hee hee, ticky ticky.
Yeah, they were. So my FBI agent was like, cut it.
This would be hilarious. She would love this. Click, click. Any other questions, though, you guys?
Yeah, guys, any other questions? I know you did say you have to go, and I think it's pretty soon,
I have to go pretty soon. I have to go pretty soon, but definitely we could take more. We could take a few more from the lovely Twitch chatters.
How does it feel knowing you inspire people to work on themselves or be better overall? That's a really great question.
Oh my, me? I think you answer. Oh my gosh, I'm so honored. I guess is my answer. But what do you think?
I don't know if I inspire people. I'm still very small. So if I inspire people to be better, that just makes me really happy because I want to come here and put my best foot forward every time. So if that inspires other people to put their best foot forward too, then that makes me so happy.
Yeah, I'm completely honored, and like. It makes me want to be, I tell my chat this all the time, and it's the honest truth. It's like they make me want to be a better streamer, be a better person, all this stuff. I want them to feel that I care about them and I care about, everything that I do on stream, and I'm thinking about that, and I want to push myself too. And yeah, so I always feel bad if I feel like I disappointed them. I never want to. It's never on the point. I never want to disappoint you guys, and so I try to work hard and push myself and do more and everything, and try I try to do that. So for my Twitch chat, I hope you guys feel the love for sure. I love them very much, and they push me and they inspire me, and I'm honored if I could give that back. Yeah, I'm honored. Yes. Do I prefer Newport or Pall Mall cigarettes? I don't smoke. Do you smoke?
Walrus would like to know, what's your favorite kind of Christmas decoration?
Christmas decoration. I was just thinking about this. I love the Christmas trees having tinsel on them.
Oh, those are so pretty. I love tinsel.
But mistletoe, because we get to smooching, baby. That's how you make babies. Smooching under the mistletoe. What about you? I love all kinds of Christmas decorations. I want to decorate my whole house.
I love the houses that have like those insanely coordinated Christmas music light fit shows.
Yo,
those are so cool. I could watch those all day.
Yay. Yeah. I love it. And I don't think that I don't do much because I just live on my own, right, in my little studio. And I'm like, all right, who am I going to do it for? But I do have my little trees. I showed chat my little trees. And I think I'm probably going to drive around some neighborhoods and, stalk people in their Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Probably around Christmas time. So I love it all, though.
Yeah,
I love it. Yeah, the light shows are so fun. Love those.
Just want to say this has been a blast, and it's been lovely to encounter Tenshi on this collab. Thank you so much, Fuzz.
Yay. That's so sweet. I want to be like you when I Twitch grow up. Me? Oh, boy. Don't. Hey, you forge your own path. I am so grateful. I'm so grateful that I am inspiring you. But yeah, you forge your own path. You be you. You got this. I know that you're a better you than I could ever be. You can try being like me, but honestly, it's scary. I wouldn't. You're both troopers. I love you all. Thank you,
Zoink.
Favorite holiday gotta be Valentine's Day, right? That's pink maxing. Time to pink max.
I like Halloween a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Big fan?
I like dressing up and free candy.
Yeah. And like putting a little cat nose on and then going meow, meow, meow or something like that. Do you dress up? You do cosplay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you do cosplay for Halloween?
Yeah.
Or do you do separate Halloween costume? You do?
I
Really?
usually do cosplay. This year I was Nobara from Jujutsu Kaisen, and then I was babysitting 2 kids, and taking them around the neighborhood. And as soon as I got to their house, they're like, "Are you Sakura from Naruto?" I was like, "No."
Aww. Well, they got the spirit. They've got
the spirit. They were just a little confused.
Yeah, they got the spirit though. Oh, Sakura from Naruto. This is. I used to have a problem with this too. I think it was that I was on Ethernet. Oh, hello. I was on Ethernet and I switched to Wi-Fi and it fixed my problem. I swear it did that. But I used to be, try it. Try unplugging the Ethernet. They're not gonna like it over in the Twitch chat. But yeah, just try it. Why not? Can't hurt anything.
That's true.
Do it. Yes, do it. They're not gonna like that. But I'm gonna tell you, my unprofessional Twitch IT support. I had some problems with that too. It's bad advice. I know it is, but sometimes the bad advice is the best advice.
Sometimes it just works, okay?
It's so crazy. It's gotta work.
I did take the magnet off, guys. I had a magnet on my PC because I didn't know that was a bad thing.
Oh, it's a bad thing?
Apparently.
Why? Everything in there, I guess, is magnetic?
Magnetism can mess everything up.
Oh. Wait, why?
I don't know. They just said it's bad, so I took it off. They told me yesterday.
It's not metal, is it? Is the PC metal?
Well, the case is metal, yeah.
What if my case is glass? Do I still need to take off my magnets?
Maybe? I don't know.
Yes?
No, it's not a bit corgi. For how long was that magnet? Like 2 months? Probably.
It's pulling on the metal. Oh, really? Everything inside is magnetic?
Yeah, it was just a stick-on magnet. Like a cheap one.
Everything is inside is magnetic? Bender? Who's Bender?
From Futurama, I assume.
Is he a robot?
Yeah, he's a robot.
Oh, he's a robot. Okay. Ah, I see. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's like one of those... Doesn't matter if it's a tiny one?
Yeah, it's just a tiny, cheapo one. Don't put it
You know
a subwoofer. Woofer?
Subwoofer.
The subwoofer.
Okay.
Also, to answer the question before, Walrus, if you DM me in Discord, I actually developed my own chocolate chip cookie recipe after like 4 years of testing.
Really?
Yeah, I developed a lot of my own recipes. I always say the only science and math I can do is baking science.
That sounds good. That sounds so good. You should send it to me too.
Yeah.
Don't take a real magnet near your PC. What's a real magnet?
Like
compared to like a fake one?
Like a strong magnet?
A big one?
A big one. We do need to bake. Corgi, we need to bake. One that's not cheap? I thought all magnets are cheap. You get them at like the tourist shop.
Yeah, that's all I have. I just have those magnets. So it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. Because the front of my PC is magnetized. Or is magnetic. Yeah. I almost said magnetron. Put one near your PC and watch the...
Okay,
really? Near
that
my
I
monitor?
know not to do because I watched my friend put like their ear pod next to their computer screen and it never recovered.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because all I have are those, like, they have those license plates, and I just have ones that say Olivia. My parents just buy them for me when they're traveling. So I just have, like, Olivia license plate name things, the tourist ones.
Though.
And, yeah, I just stick them all over my fridge and stuff, and I stick them all over everywhere. Just Olivia maxing, you know? Mm-hmm. So I can put it on my monitor, but not on my PC. PC naughty.
No, don't
it will
put
destroy
it near
your monitor.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we have...
You guys just said they have funny colors when I do that. That's not good, though.
We have magnetic paint, so my parents actually painted like a big square on the wall with it to put all of our magnets on.
That's cool. That's so cool. I love that.
It's fun. I like to rearrange them whenever I walk by.
I think that chat should be more clear with what we are supposed to do.
Chat, remember, we're Pink Woman. We're Pink Woman. You
I
gotta
think
be
that you guys
extra
should
clear.
be clear. I don't think that you guys should be... Yeah, I don't think you guys should be monkeying around with this. Just use sticky notes. Fine, I'll use sticky notes. Fine. I like the magnets, but we can magnet on the side of a case. Okay. Do not put magnets on anything electronic that is not a fridge. Okay. We can magnet on your monitor. Maybe not. I see. Okay. Yeah, never mind. I'll just go away with the magnets. I'll just put them on my fridge.
I'm just gonna like throw away all the magnets in this room. I'm just gonna
throw them away. Yeah, I don't think this is worth it. There's too much effort for me.
Pink Women
I don't
need
like
extra
having to
brain
remember.
care. It's true. We come with extra work. It's the pink tax.
Yeah, it's the pink tax. I like that. That's very sweet. Yeah. It's very sweet. Did you have any last questions as well for me? I hope we got through a good chunk of them.
Mm-hmm. How do you find yourself staying motivated on days that maybe you don't want to stream?
Oh gosh. This is a good one. Oh my gosh. Okay. I will tell you, this is the honest truth, and you guys buckle up for this answer. So I stream at 7 a.m. and tomorrow morning I'm gonna stream at 7 a.m. again. And like some nights, especially when it's like cold outside and I'm like, going to my rehearsal, for example, tonight, I'm going to come home. I know I'm going to be like, my muscles are going to be aching and I'm going to be tired and I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, and I'm going to be like, I need a bubble bath. I need to sleep. And then I wake up at 5 and do it all over again. Right. And so tomorrow morning, but I'm like, how do I, when it's dark out and when it's cold in the wintertime, like I think about this all the time. I think about this and you know what? It's like literally I see their usernames, which is like, I see them as my chat. I see them. It's like for my chat.
Yeah.
And I see like, I see like Edible Ghost. I see Paranoid Corgi. I see all of you guys. I see Voodoo. I see Striking Walrus. I see Randy. I see JC. I see Biggles. Hi. I see JC Good. Hi. I see JC Rouser. I see all of them, and I see them in my head. I literally like picture them in my head. Hi Chrome. I see all of you guys. I see all of you guys in my head. I literally see like their usernames pop up, and I like imagine them waiting for me. You know, I imagine them waiting to have like a fun time, and they're looking forward to it. And I'm like, I can't let them down. You know what I mean? I can't let them down. I gotta show up, and I gotta have a fun time. I gotta like be ready to go. I'm ready to like, let's do it together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's literally what motivates me. I don't take a whole lot of time off of stream, only when I'm like out of town or I really can't stream. Because I love it. I mean, it's hard to want to cancel a time when you love it.
Yeah.
But if you need to take breaks and stuff, do it. If you're feeling burnt out, do it. It's sometimes it's hard to put so much of yourself out there. This is for all the, aspiring streamers and stuff in the chat. And and it's for all the aspiring streamers. Just like take care of your mental health too. Definitely for some days, sometimes I'm like, oh man, it just gets to be sometimes, life gets to be too much. For example, like I'm coming up on the anniversary of my grandma's passing. And, like when you mourn, when you go through life like that.
Yeah.
That is hard. Sometimes you need time away. Sometimes you need time offline. Sometimes you need to just like, disconnect, and you're not always going to have the motivation, and that's okay too. It's not going to be 100% of the time. Don't push yourself like that. That's not good. I would much rather have a good time when I'm feeling in a good mood, and when I'm like, my chat's waiting for me and I'm going to show up and I'm going to have a good time. I'm here to go. Let's go, but check in with yourself too. It's not always going to be like that, and just listen to yourself, listen to how you feel. And yeah, that's how I think. Anyways, that's what motivates me. Long tangent, but yeah. What about you?
No, that's really, really great what you said. I think for me it's similar. It's just knowing that I'm gonna have a good time when I get to stream, no matter what happens, no matter like if the game works, if stream goes down for some reason.
Always gonna have a good time.
Yeah. Just always, it's always a fun time when I get to come here and get to talk to everyone. And I miss streaming when I don't get to do it. On days I don't stream, I'm like, oh, I want to stream, but I know I need a day off.
I know. And I'm like, I know sometimes you're just going to say, I just can't do it physically, mentally. Sometimes, you might have your time of month, it might be your phase 4 time. Anything like that happens, you gotta give yourself that grace too. Give yourself grace, give other people grace. But yeah, that's pretty much. I just realized you could have a pink-haired ladies night with Grape, Ollie, and Tenshi. I love Grape. Do you know Grape? I love Grape.
I've interviewed Grape before too.
I love her. I love that girl. She's very based. So love her. Love her. Yeah, woman business. Go back to your drinks. And my chat is very understanding of that too. I'm sure, and literally Twitch chat, every Twitch chat that I know is like so understanding of when we need to take time off. Because remember, we're just people, we're just like one person.
Yeah.
I don't have any assistants. I don't have any managers. I don't have any people going to dance class and teaching for me too. Yeah. And sometimes it's a lot. Sometimes it is a lot to, put all together. And the same for you guys. Sometimes you guys need a mental break and just be like, hey, I just need some downtime. I just need some time to hang out and watch a movie. And I would just say like, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just agreeing with you.
I think like for me, I can't speak for 10, but for me, if anybody ever feels like, hey, I just need some downtime and I would love some company and watching a movie or something like that, please feel free to reach out to me. Always down to like put something together, or give you guys some company in like a quieter setting as well, where it's like a little bit less stream, we can do something in the Discord or anything like that. But I'm here for you guys. So you guys let me know how I can help you and how I can like build you up. And that's just me though. I don't want to put 10 there.
No, I'm literally always hanging out in Discord. So if someone's ever like, hey, you want to watch a movie? Like I will be like, let's put it on and see if anyone else wants to pop in too. And maybe have like just a quiet movie night.
Yeah. It's really, sometimes you need that too. Because I know for me, like, sometimes I stream at night, but also sometimes like, you know, because I'm by myself and sometimes I'm like lonely at night. And one thing we've been doing is watching the Holiday Baking Championship, which is so awesome. By the way, you gotta pop in.
Championship.
Love that. We're so into it right now. We're coming up on episode 5.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just awesome. We love it. And yeah, one thing that we've been doing is it's like really sweet at night to have some company and to watch it. Awesome. I love it. So, I mean, yeah, as much as they like, I don't know how to say this, as much as I hope that I can encourage you guys, like you guys encourage me too, like it's the most wonderful feeling in the world. Yeah.
License to bug Tenshi acquired. Mr. Save, you don't need a license. I talk to you
There's
every
no
day.
License. You have a license for that?
I talk to that man every day for several hours a day. He does not need a license to bug me. Dragon Tenshi and Monster Hunter, always.
Oh, yeah. Monster Hunter. Do you play Monster Hunter with your chat?
Yeah, there's actually a redeem that if they see me struggling, which is like 90% of the time, they could just redeem and pop in and help me.
That's so sweet. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Oh, yay. I love that. But okay, I do have to cut it to a little bit, 15 minutes before we were going to say it. But I gotta go a little bit because I have a rehearsal. I have a Christmas recital rehearsal. I have to zoom. It's Nutcracker season, everybody. So your girls gotta go make the money and everything. Well, not make the money. Make the little kids learn how to stand in a circle. I have to go, hopefully.
Do you mind if we take a picture before you leave?
Oh my gosh, of course not. Hold on, you pose me how you want me.
Yeah.
How do you want me?
Here, we can come closer and chat. You'll be in the photo too.
Yeah, like this? Is that good? Okay,
that's perfect. 1, 2, 3.
There.
Oh, it's so perfect. Oh wait, you looked away. Hey,
it's perfect. Sorry.
Oh.
Ta-da.
Wait, click on yourself.
Here, I got it. Yeah. Ta-da. Okay,
perfect.
There.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's so perfect. It's so cute.
Yay!
Thank you so much again, Olivia, for being here.
You're so welcome. Thank you for inviting me. I had a wonderful time.
Yeah,
I hope everybody had a good time.
You.
Yeah, I know. We're just chatty little Cathy's over here. We're little chatty little pink-haired girls. But I've got to go to work yet for tonight for a little bit longer. But thank you so much. And please, guys, follow Tenshi. She's so sweet. You guys can tell. She's a sweetie. Thank you so much for having me. I will chat with everybody later, too.
Thanks so much for being here again. And have a good rehearsal. I hope everything goes well.
Thank you so much. Sorry, I literally was like, what?
Yeah, it's okay. Bye.
Wait, boop, 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 boop. I'm running. I disappeared. I used my magic to disappear. I love you. Whoops. It like closed a little bit early. Okay. Mwah! Okay. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, Tenshi. Bye, Tenshi. Bye, everybody.